Dumble and Dragon, and Blitzmonk take it away. Ooh.
Yo, guys, I'm so excited to be able to welcome you to the 30th anniversary of Blight and Bytopia. This is session 30, guys. Really, really excited. I'm amazed that we've all survived this far. I'm amazed at the content that our incredible Dungeon Master continues to pour out for us to enjoy has not only remained consistent but improved throughout the campaign.
Cool.
I'm so in love with everyone's characters, the interpersonal dynamics, the way we're developing, and the mysteries we yet to solve. They continue to unfold before us like reverse origami, where we don't even realize how many pieces are in play. It just gets larger and larger and larger and more sprawling until we eventually, no doubt, realize that this entire thing encompasses more than just this game. It's so exciting and incredible to be a part of, and I'm so grateful for everyone, including you guys, voting in your polls of the day and buying the merch and our Patreon VIP club calls and Q&As. I'm so grateful. So here's to session 30, guys. It's going to be absolutely phenomenal. Here we go. Merch corner.
All right. In honor of session 30, Blitz, if you'd roll me a D30.
It's a 24.
All right, we got 24 shirts coming at you. They are black, but on them is like a comic panel, and it's holographic for this special occasion, and it's the Dance King. It's Arlo. Just dance with the dance.
Retweet.
Dance King! Dance King. Dance King.
I'm the king of the dance.
Spooky corner.
Hi.
Hello.
I tried to think of something spooky about the number 30, and I can't think of anything. Instead, I have found some facts about the number 30. Let's see. Oh. No, that is quite horrible. No, I'm not saying that one. There's 30 upright stones that form the Sarsen Circle at Stonehenge. Apparently, cats have exactly 30 teeth.
Didn't know that.
Top 30 facts.
The star Gamma Pavonis, a star 84% larger than our sun, is 30 light years away. The atomic number of zinc is 30. Oh, a polygon with 30 sides is a triacontagon. I shouldn't have picked one I can't read. Triacontagon. In Back to the Future, Marty McFly travelled 30 years back in time, apparently. Ooh, here's a good one. A good one to end on. Apparently, to see anything related to the number 30 in your dreams usually means that someone or something lacks truth. Someone is lying to you, or something is not what it seems.
Oh!
Art corner?
I don't know how I follow that.
Yeah,
But,
it was intense.
Okay. I'm gonna try though. I'm gonna try. I just need a moment. Okay, here we go. All right, you ready?
Yep.
In honor of 30, here are, and maybe I'm wrong. Maybe is this? Oh no! Oh no! I failed. All right, 30 chickpea recipes.
Yes!
Yes!
You're gonna read them all out?
This is the content.
I'll be quick. I'll try and be quick.
Go on.
Spice roasted salmon with lemon and chickpeas. Harissa olive oil braised chickpeas and fennel.
Oh.
grilled merguez sausages and veggies with crispy chickpeas. Cheesy cheesy chickpea melts.
Oh.
I've been called that many times.
Ash reshta. I don't even know what that is. Ash reshta. That's another recipe. Weeknight salmon with smoky spinach and chickpeas.
You don't have it on the weekend.
Yeah. You only have it on the weekend though.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Even though it's weeknights. And there's more, but I'm not going to go through all of them.
I feel like you should.
Where's chickpea
You know what?
ones over?
All right. I'll speed run. Moroccan
Go.
spice chickpea bowls, honey harissa chicken and chickpeas, 1 pot tomato chickpeas and orzo, cauliflower rice lunch bowl with sweet potatoes and chickpeas, sweet potatoes with chickpea tomato sauce, sweet potato chickpea patties with sriracha yogurt dip, sweet potato quinoa bowls with crispy chickpeas and chopped pesto, 1 skillet chicken thighs with curried cabbage and chickpeas, chickpea saute with Greek yogurt. Oh my god, I'm only at 16, guys. I made a mistake. Tofu chicken stir fry with tahini sauce. And, others. There we go.
Yay!
That's it.
I love
Others. Others. That's huge. That's funny. Yay! Does anybody want to give like a bullet point recount of the last session?
We talked a lot.
That's true.
We had a big old chat. And then we went to that house. Oh, wait. No, never mind. We went to that house.
I draw my notes. I would like to equip my notes.
Oh.
Yes, we did go to that house, and there was a storm. We had to escape the storm.
Yeah.
But there was also a fight on the bridge. You guys remember that? Was terrifying.
Yes, we did. Yeah, we fought. We fought very hard.
And we finally got to the town, Pearl Glades, I think. Are we in Pearl Glades?
No, you're south of Pearl Glades.
We went the other way. No.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's an old dragonborn. An old dragonborn named Brewer, who knows Dill, who is called Delilah. And he also shared a copy of the nursery rhyme that mentions Elfane, which was copied by Bellany Forian, which is a name. And Brewer went for a nap, and we discussed the past and the future. Kaz revealed he was a carpenter. Arla revealed he had gotten quieter in order to survive. He also revealed he's from the Edge, the place where the two planes connect.
Ooh.
Oh yeah. Very good. Cool, yeah. And with that,
I'm sorry. Did you mention we mentioned the boy and the genies? Did we mention that? The story?
The what?
Am I wrong? Didn't Lowen or someone read it?
Didn't
Lucy read it?
Yeah, Lucy read a poem about elfing.
Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah.
It was very nice. I'm gonna kick off.
I was looking at the wrong thing.
So. Yeah, for the next few hours while you all relax by the fire, you hear the distant rumble of thunder which kind of reverberates through the very thin walls of this ramshackle town and this ramshackle building. There's the dark clouds which cast this kind of gloomy evening pallor over the narrow alleyways, these tin roof, shingle roof homes. And, you look down out if you're near the window, and you can see that this water is. Oof, this water is. Oh, I don't get to ping anymore? That's fair enough. Roll 20. I totally get it. You see the water beneath you is kind of black, very tar-like under the storm, and it's breaking on these stone pavilions up just a little north of your position. Oh, there we go. It's kind of dousing the cobblestones in these foamy, very algae-strewn bits of seawater. There's a kind of cozy wariness from sitting in front of the fire. Makes you a little bit lethargic, makes it kind of hard to leave. The Ember Dancer tinderbox thing that you have kind of does a little boogie, like Groot, inside the fireplace. But eventually the storm itself subsides, and at least maybe enough to start traveling again without getting absolutely soaking wet. And after a few hours in front of the fire, your clothes are dry enough now, though your boots are still a bit soggy when you press into them.
Gross.
Yeah, you can hear the brewer rattling around. Every so often he kind of walks, makes a cup of tea or rattles around in some cupboards, and then comes back and he's got a book in his hand. He's kind of minding his own business. He seems happy to have people around, really.
Nice.
Over to you.
Some of the few hours. Oh, sorry.
No, you can.
Can I have been reading this book of fairy tales?
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool.
You come across a few of them. You come across one that is indeed called The Boy and the Genie.
Oh.
It's quite close to where you're currently reading. And Art actually has a copy of that one.
Oh.
I do.
He does.
I
I don't know
do
if you
have
want to
one.
read it. I know it's a little bit long.
It's probably no longer than the 30 recipes that I was going to.
Go ahead if you so wish.
All right, I will if everyone.
Yeah.
Trying to, please.
Tell us a story.
The boy and the genies, faithfully translated into common.
Ooh.
The Boy and the Genie. This tale recounts the origin of the genie binders known as shars or shares. Shars. Shars. I like the way I said it the first time, so I'm just gonna stick with that. Born an orphan and raised by his uncle, the boy's jealous uncle schemed to have him slain so that he would never inherit his parents' business, which the uncle had been running while he raised the boy to manhood. The uncle hired a bandit to kidnap the boy and abandon him in the desert. But the boy discovered a hidden cave in an outcropping. The boy escaped from a gull that tried to kill him, bringing with him an enchanted sword and a fabulous ruby. Fleeing back into the desert, he met a procession of genii of all kinds, and with them, the Grand Caliph of the Jinn, the most respected Sultan of the Ifrit, the Grand Khan of the Tao, and the Imperial Padishah of the Marids. They had returned to the mortal plane to see if the most beautiful maiden had decided yet which would be her suitor. The boy laid himself prostrate before the terrifying host, and the genies asked him where he had found the fabulous sword and the wondrous gem. He told his story, and the genies told him the gem he held resembled the gem of Yelsir, which the genie races had fought over long ago, until a thief took advantage of their distraction to steal it away. The boy offered to return it to him, but the genies asked him to judge which race should keep it, for otherwise they would have to fight amongst themselves, and a thief might steal it again. The boy suggested that each genie lord keep it for 3 moons, and this is how the 4 seasons came to be. When the Marids possess the gem, it is winter. When the Jinn possess it, it is spring. When the Ifrit possess it, it is summer. And when it is in the possession of the Dao, it is autumn. The genie rulers rejoiced at this solution and offered the youth riches and treasure. The boy politely refused any gift, saying he only wanted to return home, find out who kidnapped him, and to be as happy as fate allowed. The genies in turn promised to aid the boy and his descendants, teaching him how to call and bind genies. So it was that he became the first Shar. They also granted him a female genie of each of their 4 races to forever aid him. And when he became a young man, the boy made these 4 his wives. The youth asked his genie wife to bring him home, and asked his Dao wife to bring him his kidnapper. The terrified thief ratted out the uncle, so he asked his married wife to bring him his uncle, who cursed him, and predicted that his nephew's power would corrupt him as surely as the uncle's greed had been his own downfall. The youth instructed his Ifriti wife to punish his uncle. She chopped him into pieces and scattered the remains in the desert, and decided to defy his uncle's curse by sharing his power with others, teaching those who could learn the arts of the Shar. That ends the tale of the boy and the genie.
Yay!
Share.
Yahoo!
Share.
Very good.
Can you spell that for me, King?
SHA''IR. Shire.
Thank you, legend.
She. Sure. Very good. Very, very, very good. Yeah, you read that one. You also see it's quite thick with stories and tales and other such things, Lowen. And I will create a kind of handout for you as well at some point, so you can actually read some of the stories. You see that one. You see there's another called The Shadow Princess. There's another called The Rose Bride. There's another called The Swan's Lament. Another called Heart of Crystal. There's another called Frostbound. And then there's one more called The Twilight Princess as well. And there's a bunch of other kind of miscellaneous ones. Those are the larger ones, though.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
If I flick through them, do I ever see the word changeling?
Could you make me an investigation check?
Okay. Shut up, Jenny. Oh.
You flick through the book. It's quite dense. You probably need at some point to kind of rest a bit more before you can delve around. The words start to kind of scatter on the page, but in the first few chapters, you don't see any major mentions of anything like changeling. At least not yet.
Okay. Do I think I've got enough time to try tinkering with that box?
Yeah, you could have a go. Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah. Just kind of cradle it in my lap and try picking at it.
Hell yeah. I swear I created a handout for it. It seems I might not have. I believe you must make a intelligence check. And there's a
Oh,
DC. I'm going to set the DC
cool.
at 17. You need to do a few checks on it, but this will
God.
be the first one.
Okay.
Go, Lauren. You can do it.
No, I can't.
Yes, you can, I believe.
Would you like to
You
spend
just need to roll again. Nobody saw it. Nobody saw it.
It's true. Delete.
Alt delete. Roll again.
Oh, okay.
Would you like to spend anything?
I don't think I have anything to spend. So.
All good. You look down at it. Maybe it's because it's the first time you've seen it in a little while. I imagine it's a very small, very square box made of some kind of like metal. It's not quite super heavy though. The first side that you start looking at, it almost looks like a like one of those those like circular maze games with the little ball in the middle, like the little metal balls.
Yeah.
You have to like roll it around. You start rolling it around and then you kind of don't notice, but in the corner of your eyes when you're focused on this little metal ball, the rest of the maze itself kind of changes and shifts and moves around. So then you kind of go back and you're like, oh shit. What the fuck? But yeah.
Okay. I miss playing a character of 22 in. Yeah, it just kind of frowns at the box.
Yeah. Everyone can maybe hear the sound of a small rolling ball as they start to wake up.
The storm stop yet?
It's lightened up.
All right. Cleans up his shit. I actually can't delete those.
Yeah, because I dragged him out. Yeah. I'm just gonna delete the whole map. Oh no.
Been there. Gonna go like knock on his little study door.
Yeah, the door's open. He's in front of like a stove. Hello.
I'd just like to thank you for your hospitality. We're now the storm's lightening up. We're gonna head out.
Oh, of course. Well, thank you for keeping me company. It's been truly quite nice to have some people around.
It's been nice on our end as well. I'll tell Dill you said hi.
Indeed, yes. Do tell Dill I said hi, and Giz too, of course. Be safe out there, you know. Things
We
are
both
dying.
know that ain't really possible.
Well, you know. Doesn't mean you can't try.
He just nods and walks away to go get their things.
Yeah, everything seems relatively untouched.
Hell yeah. He'll just kind of grab it all, bring it upstairs. All right, y'all.
Ooh.
Go find that gas.
Not fine, I guess. Goddamn.
Goddamn.
I was on the hunt for gas.
You
The
all
hunt
right, Wyatt?
was not my last.
You
But as I turned the bend, I think I made a friend.
you know what? That was pretty good. Maybe you got a future in singing when we're all done with this.
Thanks, man. He puts a hand on his shoulder. I appreciate that.
Oh no.
I was actually an understudy for Franz in Wicked when I was a kid. But,
I feel like that's not the first time you've told us that.
oh, it might not be. I was a bit of a big deal back then.
Back then, not everybody's inhabited by some unbeknownst god or something.
Well, you know the evil god. I don't actually remember fucking me around in auditions and like on set and that.
Fair.
I don't, man. I swear they let me off or something.
I love that you reacted to the token term.
Yeah. I felt it.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Maybe the demon god thing is like a patron of the arts.
Why don't we ask her?
We can only.
I don't really want to know.
Nah, neither do I. I'm tired, man.
Seeing as last time we saw them, you were mostly dead. I don't really think we should do that again.
That's true. And if I recall, quite naked.
Were you naked?
Almost.
He was in his tidy whities, but
They weren't tighty whities. Yeah. Let's get that straight, okay?
Why does it matter?
It matters a lot, actually.
it doesn't really matter. But all right.
I don't.
Nah, it does. Nah, listen, yeah. Here, let me explain. Why? Even when you all begin to ignore him after like 20 seconds, he's just like mumbling. He's just like mumbling to himself about like the importance of briefs.
No, Lauren's fully engaged in listening.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. Maybe I'll type it up. I don't want to waste Lucy's time, even if Lauren's interested.
All right. Thank you for coming by. Do stay safe out there.
Yes, sir. And if you can figure out how to contact us, if you're ever in trouble, give us a ring.
Oh, yes, of course. I think I should be quite fine, but if you could potentially keep my inhabitants out of mind from people that are ne'er-do-wells and, troublemakers, I would be much appreciated.
Of course, of course.
Thank you so much. He'll let you out into the street up here.
Whoopa.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Thanks,
goodbye.
man. Thanks for your
Enjoy
hospitality
walk.
and that.
Of course. There still are good people out here.
Well, that went a lot better than I thought it would.
Yeah.
Cass is just strolling. Do I notice? I know he said it was safe, but he did say sometimes things came from the south, even if they were just like business partners.
Mm-hmm.
Do I notice anything while we're walking that direction?
No, actually. Could you make me a perception check to see if you notice anything?
Yes, ma'am.
A bit more far away. Oh. No.
Am I missing any bardics? I am.
Yay!
Looking around, the sun just hits him in the eye. Oh hail!
Oh hail! Oh hail! Let me
Don't
quickly
look at the sun.
fix the
Look, I
sliding.
saw on the Lumitube that you can, but only if you're like a billionaire president.
No, don't do it.
Not Lumitube.
But the president did it.
You know what? Knock yourself out. I'm tired of this.
Ooh. Tired of this, Grandpa. Look at this map.
Hell yeah, gamers.
Can we just like run around the map and explore? Oh,
Yeah,
no.
you
What?
can. Oh my god. This fucking guy.
Terrified.
You can absolutely run around the map. If you are trying to go and find the boat shed,
Yes.
I would love a survival check or a navigation check of some description from anyone that should like to lead the way. Try and do it.
Survival.
Survival.
That's so canned.
Alright, I'm ready. Who's doing it? Go ahead, Cass.
Oh,
Why
survival?
are you
I
running?
can do survival.
I
mean,
look
I don't know.
directly at the sun.
Exclusively.
So
Kaz is still staring at the sun, bro.
yeah.
I'm sorry. I
Snap out of it. No.
I wonder where it is. Just still looking.
I got a little bit distracted by the fact that Wyatt's talking about underwear.
Yeah, absolutely. You look around, Lowen, and it's mostly an intuitive thing, that comes to you because, towns are laid out in particular ways that give clues as to where things are. You look down, you see there's a kind of boat shed-esque looking building down here. You think that could be a good shot.
I think we should go down there.
All right.
Yeah, sweet.
Can you stop looking at the sun now?
I mean, I did, but now there's this like dot in my vision. I don't know if that's normal.
Oh god.
Oh, shit.
Okay, right, everyone, stop talking about underwear and stop looking at the sun.
Not a single brain cell between this entire party.
just as Wyatt and Lowen are at the back, and as they say that, he pops his trousers down an inch, and he like snaps the briefs where the Calvin Klein like, and then he winks.
Oh my god.
Lowen turns very briefly pink and then turns like a very measured, like, colour of their normal skin tone, like they're forcing it.
I
Hey,
looked
Oliver.
down the coast. You see, sorry, I just a narration quickly. You see,
No,
there's
please,
lots of
please,
boats.
please.
There's lots of boats in the sea, and it's slapping, and there's seagulls and stuff, and they're spinning around. You go now, Blitz.
No, yours is
Thank
again.
you. No, you go.
I did. Hello, what undies do you wear?
Oh god.
Lol.
I always went commando.
Oh shit! I'm jumping in the ocean. I'm out, team. KIA.
Holy shit.
That sounds uncomfortable, but you do you.
It makes me more aerodynamic.
I don't think that's true. I hate this conversation.
Ain't you like made of air sometime? Oh, anyway.
Exactly. Now you know. Now you understand. He still says it with an entirely straight face. Like,
Yeah.
he's not smiling. He's not.
All right, when I inevitably step to my doom, stop me.
Yeah. You step on a bear trap.
Oh
No, Shia LaBeouf.
Finally, it's the Shia time.
No, not again.
You walk up to this building. You can kind of see there's a that walkway, the stone walkway, all the way up and around. You see that down here, despite what the map says, there's like two kind of slanted, long, rotten wooden, what do you call it? Like ramps, almost, as if like if they build boats here, they'll lower it straight into the ocean. You see that it's quite a nice view. There's lots of old ships around, which are kind of half sunk in the bay, wood rotting over an extended period of time. Some that you could maybe use if you ever wanted, like rowboat size. But most of them are pretty much decayed and are claimed back by the ocean, as all things inevitably are. You're kind of walking around this building. What's the goal? Are you being stealthy? Are you just kind of walking straight up? Are you talking about underwear as we approach?
Honestly,
I'm
we're
not.
already there, so like, we're probably not being stealthy. I think I would try to be stealthy if we go inside or like try to open anything, but just walking up, nothing.
Okay, cool. You walk up.
Is there like a window I can look through, see if there's anything in there?
Yeah, could you roll me a luck check? Could you call high or low? Or I can call it for you. Or someone else can call it. Even better. Hi!
Ooh.
Yo!
Nice.
Base.
Yo,
Absolutely.
building's
based.
made of glass.
It's a greenhouse. There's actually quite a fucking huge window that everybody can see through that you find, Kaz. You walk up. It hasn't even been boarded because people don't really reside in this area, this boat shed. You walk in, you see quite immediately there is a large kind of, what would you call it? Almost like a tugboat-esque looking thing. It's bright orange and it's quite hard to miss. It's dotted over with bits of rust and other such things. But you've also noticed that there's someone moving around in here. And because you rolled quite well, you see that it looks like a young woman, probably around like 30, late 20s, 30s. And she seems to be casting off. You don't think that
Like,
she's noticed you yet?
Leaving with the boat?
Yes, like leaving with the boat, yeah.
Okay. I think Cass just gonna he's just gonna knock on the glass. Like,
There's no glass.
he doesn't.
Just
Okay.
Yeah. Like it's in the windows
Okay.
like blown through, and you're like looking in.
I completely understandable. I think he's just gonna wave then, and it's gonna be like, hello there. How's it going?
Hell yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna drag you out. I'm gonna drag you out on the right map as you're looking through the window.
Oh.
So you can drag yourselves out, kind of like down here. Or maybe I can draw a little window for you to look in. Wait. Window. 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 The glass.
So
If
we
cute.
Yeah, if it's
go
actually
it's
far,
a-
he'll walk
It's
in.
a window.
Probably
Yay!
he'll probably get to like here and then just kind of lean on the railing and
What
call
about the
over
window
to her.
I just drew?
He walks through it.
This is fucking bullshit. Yeah, you walk in.
Don't worry, the rest of us are still there.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm so dead. I'm about to get shot in the mouth.
Yeah, totally. You walk straight in. You see there's a bunch of shit around. The boat shed itself is also quite ramshackle like the rest of the town. It doesn't seem like it's held up very well from the storm, and you can kind of glance up and you see that there's like the old wooden beams are like rotten through and are kind of like on the verge of snapping. This entire building looks like it's about to be claimed back by the sea, like all things are. You walk in, you smell like fish. It smells mostly like fucking aggressively like fish. And there's like undertones of like copper, like blood. And yeah, ahead you see this boat and this woman who is on the boat.
Okay.
And
Okay.
you can deduce. Actually,
Wait,
You
can you
probably-
do that again? Because I
Ooh.
accidentally clicked.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Wyatt can deduce, based on his past, without a check, that sometimes, depending on the size of the boat that needs to be refueled, if it's a smaller boat, they'll come to a certain place, and this is probably said place, to refuel like a car. But if the boat's too big, then they have refuelers, and they kind of look like tugboats almost, and those boats are full of fuel, and they go out to the boat to refuel it, like a floating gas station. And that seems to be what this thing is currently.
Ooh, very cool.
Yes, Kaz, you woke up.
Howdy. Don't suppose I could bother to use that boat for maybe a day?
Thank you,
You'd be well
Gladen.
compensated.
Sorry, I just got coffee delivered.
You're good. Hell yeah.
She looks around. Oh, I didn't see you come in.
That's surprising. I've tripped over many things.
Oh. Looks around.
Yeah, I'm just messing around. Anyways, we're me and my friends are in need of a boat like that. We just got to refuel something, and then so like I said, if we could perhaps make use of your boat for a little while, not too long, not more than a day, depending on how long it takes us to get to where we need to go. You'd be well compensated.
You need the gas in the boat, though, don't you?
Like I said, well compensated.
Her eyes kind of flit over. I'm assuming everyone else is walking in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the hee-hees. My favorite laugh is Lucy's hee-hee. Because it means that
Arnold's just
Lucy's going to do
quietly
something
walks up.
fucking insane.
Yeah, I hope so.
I'm just laughing. It's like blitzed. That's all.
Oh. Arlo's quietly walking to the other side of the thing.
Yeah, cool.
He doesn't say much. He just,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You kind of look around, and what you see on the ground, kind of strewn around, is pretty much what exists as well. So, like, there's a hatchet there, for example, a saw, a hammer, etc. Carpentry tools. Hello. She looks around. You see, she hones in on Wyatt, and she kind of squints her eyes, and she says to Kaz, "I like the armor your friend's wearing."
No, we both know you gotta start hiding me in the middle.
I think it's
So,
pretty low offer.
Instead of that, how about this? Lowen, you've been looking to get rid of that piece, right?
The armor?
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
I'm sorry, darling. I really like the shininess of that one.
Well,
This
we
one
can make it
comes
shiny
right
for you.
up. Yeah.
Lowen, you can't be giving away the last king's armor. That's insane. Do you know how much money we could get for that? We could live like kings for 10 years if we find the right buyer.
It just don't suit me, that's all.
Fair game, but don't be giving it away. It's too valuable.
Yeah. You know,
He looks at Kaz and like puts a thumb up, like, "Did I do good?"
Oh
Oh no!
Not the face palm. I don't think it's
Perceive.
that bad of a
Can I
deal.
perceive?
What, a little bit of old rusty looking armor for this entire boat's worth of gas? And you can keep the boat even. Yeah, you see the bubbles.
What's underneath the bubbles?
No, you can't see because it's underwater. Thanks.
Now.
Arlo's. I'm sorry. As you're about to talk, Arlo's gonna grab, what is it, like a hammer on this side or something?
Let me
Was there a hammer on?
If you can see it on the ground, there's a mallet there, I think. There's one up there. These are like pincer
Something
claw
smaller
things.
than that. Yeah, this bottle. He's gonna grab this bottle right there.
Yeah.
While they're still talking. And
Yeah.
he'll go back over to where the bubbles are. And Denny, you were gonna say something.
I forgot what it was.
Sorry.
That's fine. Let me recalculate. Unfortunately, that armor is worth a bit more than that there, boat, even in our predicament. Now, I'd like to meet you in the middle if you'd be willing.
I'm not really in a negotiated mood. I got places to be.
Is there any role I can make for this, or no?
It seems like she's pretty set on the armor. We've tried to make a roll. I'm never going to tell you can't roll, but it needs to be really high. But, you know, you could probably do it.
Okay.
Arlo's gonna stuff some stuff in the bottle. Like something heavy.
Like what?
I was trying to go through what I had.
Yeah, you take your time. They're just chatting.
Yeah, while they're still, speaking.
With a 20, she crosses her arms. She might be willing to hear it out if you've got something that's really sweet.
Now, like I said, that there armor is worth a bit too much for all this. But the one we offered, if you're not into that, we can take it off the table completely. I just figured you'd be into armor. Maybe we got some weapons that could be good for you. I got this fancy pan flute.
She glances at the floor. I have a particular interest in important artifacts.
then you might be interested to know that flute was held by the last king of Wonderworld before they died.
She thinks about it. By itself?
Well, I did say if you were into that armor my friend's wearing, or if we had any spare arms we weren't using. He just kind of looks at Lo, and I can't carry anything, so like I don't have the things to bargain with.
Yeah.
Lauren kind of does a little pose as if they're demonstrating the armor, like 12s.
They seem very interested in the body armor.
I don't know quite what it does, but it's not your regular armor. It's not.
She doesn't.
Not the
She doesn't
average
really
pace.
respond. She'll finish kind of taking the rope off the boat, and she'll throw the rest of the rope somewhere up and dust her hands together. You know, I'm willing to hear you out, but this gas also means a lot to the people that I'm working with. So if I come back to them and I've got a flute and some what even some basic looking body armor, then like they're gonna have my head. You understand the situation I'm in here?
Oh, I completely understand. Who are you with, if you don't mind me asking?
I do mind you asking. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's fine. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Well, it was nice to meet you.
Arlo
But,
jumps on the boat.
could you get your friend off my boat, please?
I'd like to.
I don't want to have to
Arlo,
use no
what you
force.
doing? I mean, if he don't get off the boat, feel free.
I figured. I'm not sure what is going on. I was just trying to make sure that you didn't just completely leave.
That's the
would like
intention.
Yeah, if they leave, that's their prerogative, my friend. But
Isn't this what you wanted? What is on the boat?
well, yeah, but I'm not gonna be violent towards another human being that ain't being violent with us.
I didn't say.
Aller,
You know what?
can you make me?
He
we
takes a
going?
step back.
Oh, sorry. Oh! Could you, while you're
No, go
standing there,
ahead.
could you make me an investigation check, please?
Investigation.
Perfect.
Not bad.
Fuck yeah. You have a angle on this woman that other people don't have. You see a glimmer. It's almost like dark sparkles. As if there's a kind of facade. And from your angle, kind of backwards and not facing the front of her, you see a dappling of algae-like hair, a kind of pallid, pale, almost like corpse skin. You see
Oh.
kind of a large, protruding, bulging, red rimmed eye, and a maw that kind of makes its way all the way up to the height of her cheekbone, almost like a shark's, and then a kind of half a row of jagged teeth that you can see from the back angle there.
I will look. He sees it. And he's just like, but he heard what Kaz was saying.
Could you also?
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Oh,
sorry, I'm
okay.
just eating it. Gotta feed myself. Could you also make me a wisdom save, please?
Oh.
Oh boy. Actually, it's not horrible.
Above average.
It is good. It is good. You feel this like slow sinking sensation. It starts somewhere deep in the pit of your stomach and it rises kind of like bile. But you quickly suppress it. This feeling of terror or fear. I glance at the camera.
Oh no.
Got it.
You're good for now.
He's-
You can tell she's looking at you though. She's got you in her peripherals.
And Arlo's looking at her, kind of the same, but he's
He
also
looks at me.
angling himself because he knows the bubbles down below, and now
Mhm.
he's putting 2 and 2 together.
Mhm.
But he takes a step back and he's like, you know what? Apparently, we don't want it that bad. So the hundreds of people that we are trying to get it for, we'll figure it out elsewhere. So, enjoy what you have. Actually, how far is the boat? I just realized I jumped on the thing. I don't even know how high it is.
Yeah, you could have jumped on it. It's totally fine.
Oh, okay. It could have been like 40 feet up. And I was
Yeah.
like, oh, yeah,
You're just
jump
like,
on
you.
it.
I don't roll, I just do it.
Yeah, roll.
I'll just do it. He's
No
gonna
Let's
take
get
a
rid of the
couple.
dice.
He's gonna do a run. He's gonna do a run jump back onto the
Absolutely.
planks.
Your foot
And
almost
just,
goes through one of the rotten beams, but you're fine.
mhm.
You know, you can like be on the middle of something. You don't need to be like extreme one way, extreme the other. We can just have a chat and maybe talk to the nice woman without imposing on her.
He gestures to like okay, go ahead.
The woman kind of walks to the edge of the boat and stands up on the corner of these things. You know, there's like fences, the white fences on
Mhm.
ferries. She'll stand up on there and kind of cross her arms and lean forward. I can give you this boat. I can give you this boat, but it's gonna be a deal. Well, it's not gonna be a deal. It's either a deal for that armor over there, or to do it for something else. I ain't really interested in your trinkets.
Can I tell that like I don't know, it seems to me like to Dennis that her demeanor before and after like previous statements and that statements was like a complete 180. Like from a real like maybe bargain to almost imposing.
Yeah, you can inside her.
Okay.
Vibe check. That does occur to you naturally. Uh, just like by nature of what the fuck. But also, there's something kind of foreboding that she knows that Arlo has seen something, and now she uh, has changed her ways. Like you feel like Arlo's seen something, and that because of that, she's like a bit more upfront, a bit more tense, a bit more forward.
Hmm. Uh Hey Arlo, you didn't see anything funny when you were on that boat, did you?
Just a woman trying to. Oh wait, sorry. This is after he speaks to. He like says something to Wyatt. He's like, just a woman trying to what? M- maybe make a deal or leave. I'm not sure. Hold on. I mean, okay. Yeah, he would say that now, assuming that Wyatt is probably going to fill maybe someone else in. Maybe. Maybe not. But
What the fuck?
yeah, but Arlo
Um,
just says that a woman trying to leave because he thinks you're trying to still talk. So
One just kind of rubs the back of their head. They look a little bit like not confused, but just like, oh, what the fuck is going on? Okay, what sort of things are you interested in?
Mm. Well, she taps her chin as if she's quite thoughtful. And she says, I can see some of you are already touched by other forces. She briefly glances at Arlo, Wyatt, Lowen, and then she looks over to Kaz, and she squints at Kaz. She says, you are too, but... I'll make a deal with you specifically.
who is that to?
That's to you, Boo.
you.
Okay. Cass is dumb. What do you mean by that? If you don't want our trinkets, what can we give you?
There are other things that are as important as physical embodiments.
Can you speak plainly?
It's not in my nature to speak plainly, sweetie.
All right.
You got things
Well.
that I might find use for. You're quite young. You've got a whole bunch of memories. Can see your soul's pretty much untainted. There's some power in there that you ain't even tapped into yet. I wouldn't mind a bit of that. I guess the question is, how bad do you want the boat?
Oh, I'm
Cass is
sorry.
very confused. No, you're good. Sorry, I'm tagging out. That was the point of that.
I'm sorry. I don't understand what you mean touched by I ain't touched by anything.
Oh, sweet child. You are touched and you are doing the touching yourself. You don't even know it.
Excuse me?
You heard me.
Yeah, I just thought it was a crock of shit what you were saying. What the hell do you mean?
She leans back, smiles a little bit. There's a glint of that kind of dark, sparkling magic. And then
Oh,
she looks back at Kaz and says, "So what are you thinking, pretty boy?"
I ain't wanting to go into business for nebulous terms.
Mm-hmm.
He just kind of shrugs, like he's not interested.
Okay.
All right.
Is it-
So how about this? You seem to, I think, not want people to know things. So, um, I've waited patiently. I will. I don't know how much this affects you if I tell him exactly what I saw. And we both know that, yes,
She
I've
just
seen something.
she kind of looks over at Arlo, like her attention's been snatched away, and she says, "Tell him whatever you want."
Okay. Actually, would Arlo even know what she actually is?
You
I
are
have
more
an
than
idea,
welcome to
but
do like a nature check, like a history check.
I don't know if this does anything or if it doesn't do anything in this case. I don't
Yeah,
know
you
if
can make it
they're
an advantage.
ooh.
You can make it an advantage.
What am I? Hold on, let me try and figure out what I'm making.
You can choose nature, history, any kind of like recollection.
Nature, history, I guess. Nature. Sure. Oh,
Nice. With a 20, you indeed know exactly what this woman is. It might have been helped by the fact that maybe Lowen gave you the nursery rhyme book when you were resting at Brewers. But you know that this woman, just like from the glimpse that you got at the side of her face, is some form of hag, some form of sea hag specifically. With 20, you know that, especially based on the nursery rhymes and stuff, that sea hags have a tendency to uh, want to collect things and they push hard bargains. But the things that they like to collect aren't without cost. They like to collect things that are like ancient relics, but they also like to do what the rest of the hags like to do, which is, collect odd odd things and connections to people and spread their influence around because it elevates them. And you know from the nursery rhymes that, the princess makes a deal with the hag and this happens.
Okay. I'm not sure if this is disrespectful to call you hag.
First off, Cass is gonna look very confused because she's not an old lady. And he's just like, "What is hags ain't real? What are you talking about?"
Very cool.
And he kind of points down. Would that happen to be your family down there?
Part of it.
He's kind of.
She drops her facade.
Oh,
Dun, 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 dun.
Why you still want to put her in your loadout?
Put her in the loadout, boys.
But I'm good.
That's Bather.
Let's see.
That's still Bather.
Let's see.
ayo.
That's
Oh,
Bather.
I'm good, bro.
Smash.
That's a dog with seaweed hair. I'm not gonna lie.
Smash. You look too scared.
True, cowards.
Fucking cowards.
She's still pretty.
Oh, we'll take a damage for it. No, I'm kidding.
Oh no! Oh, this guy, he's been working towards this all campaign.
It seems like she's kind of at the end of this tether of this conversation. As in, like, she's kind of on the verge of leaving unless something's kind of presented to her. Or some kind of other actions taken, if that makes sense.
I think Cass is just like too stunned to speak. He's just doing the John Travolta meme. Like,
I think Wyatt instinctively calls out, "Hey, do you forgive me? Do you know where we can get any more fuel?"
No.
Sorry, I asked.
Alright, well. If you're sure you don't want to give up that armor. She's looking at Wyatt. It looks kind of out of place, you know? Like a relic from the last time.
Do you mind if I check the fuel on the boat first?
She's gonna insight you.
Ooh.
He's being very earnest. He's considering giving up the armor, but he just wants to like double check.
Make sure there's actually something there.
There's actually something worth having. Yeah, he's encountered eldritch demons before, obviously. And doesn't. Whatever deal he made last time, it wasn't very good.
I don't know what you're talking about. It went quite well. Yeah, she's mostly inciting to see whether you're trying to get close so you can use the giant fucking helmet on your back, mostly.
Understandable.
With a 7, I assume she doesn't really get that much of a gauge.
I can make a persuasion check. Maybe?
Yeah. Yeah?
Oh, wow.
Come on,
These
then.
two having a mid-off.
Bruh.
Come on, then. Come have a look for yourself.
Alright. And she won't need to insight, like, the weird, like, eyebrow raise and shrug that he does to Kaz and Lowen as he walks by.
Do you want me to come with you?
I don't think he needs that much help. He's a big boy.
No, I think this is Just gonna like check the tanks.
Yeah, you go around and check the tanks. You don't even need to roll. You just do it. You're used to working on vessels and such things, water vessels
It's
especially.
true.
They're awful currently.
Okay.
There's a lot of fuel on here.
Mm. Listen, I'm willing to give you this armor for this boat.
All right.
You should know that well, I've got very limited clothing on. It's just that I'm kind of wearing my spare. I'm wearing my spare underwear right now, and it's kind of embarrassing. They're tighty whities.
Fucking wild.
She's waiting for you to start taking off the armor.
Wait.
Yeah, he begins to.
Hold on.
Oh.
Hold on. Hag. He purposely does it where it sounds like he might be offended. And he's going to go in his bag. He's going to take out the Stinger SMG.
I'm sorry, sweetie.
He's...
You keep that.
Oh. He loads it.
Oh my god.
Oh no!
This is so funny, bro.
But he's looking at everyone else to see how they're reacting.
Wyatt hurries the process of removing this armor. It's he's like as soon as you load the gun, he's like, oh shit, he's fucking throwing pieces everywhere.
Holy shit. Okay, cool. Yeah, well, I mean, as soon as you start doffing it, she'll pop off the boat. Takes a little while. I'm pretty sure it takes like 10 minutes to doff armor, but I'm gonna roll a slow.
Yeah, something like that. It's 10 minutes on, or it might be like 1 on or 10 off, or the reverse. I can't remember, but it's.
I think it takes longer to put on than it does take off.
I think so
I think it's
too.
10 and 1.
Yeah. A minute later.
Anyway, it takes a while. He's like, unclicking things and having to. It's very heavy. It's like,
I don't think we need to be trading that away. That's important.
yeah, but I don't know. This is probably more important.
Yeah, but we can get it elsewhere. This isn't our only stop.
Yeah, but
we haven't exactly. I mean, it's a decent offer, but it's not the best. I'm frankly disappointed with what the sales pitch that's being made, you know. You hear so much about hags, and this has been disappointing. Let's just go.
Is that what's happening? Are we leaving? Do I need to put this back on?
She's got half of it in her arms already.
Yeah, I'm like, he's like, she's got like the pauldrons and everything. He's like, oh, he's like, oh, are we leaving?
Oh.
I mean,
something's happening in the chat.
Yeah.
No, if I rolled lower, I was just gonna shoot her. But I got a nat 20.
It's okay. I know it's important armor, but I'll find more in it.
You sure I can't keep you in it too?
Probably not. No, I think I would drown. So.
Alright.
Lauren just kind of side eyes Kaz.
He shrugs.
Each piece that you pull off, she throws into the sea.
What if the next thing we find that is an artifact, we give that to you instead?
I mean, I'm pretty close to getting most of this off. So
she knows what this armor is, guys. She knows.
What is
There's,
it?
It's very old,
Uh,
and
So
it belongs to some very important people.
we're just going to let Wyatt lose more stuff?
That's his
No, but-
decision if he wants to get rid of it.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. I can put a tunic on or something.
uh,
you let me know, Blitz, when you're done doffing this.
I would consider, there's been a bit of chit chat. I would consider it done. He's,
Okay.
He's quite content. Unfortunately, he's very sadly content with his decision.
All right. She steps back and waves. It's all yours.
Do you have a name, Hag?
They come in later.
Can you spell that?
I'll spell it for you, boo. No. Hold on. There you go. I'll be seeing you.
I appreciate you not killing me.
I appreciate you not killing me.
That was a thing? We could do that?
No, probably not, but,
Oh,
okay. It was nice anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
It's a good boat. It's pretty good. You probably could actually use it outside of the other one. So that's nice.
Hello, base. Portable base. Oh
So
my god, we can use it to put all the infected on. Fucking throw them on this rust bucket. Oh no, someone accidentally sunk the infected boat in the night.
It was Cadge.
It was, yeah. I blew it up.
Great
Too big of a risk.
impersonation.
well,
Yeah.
kind of side-eyes the hag.
She smiles at Lowen very maliciously.
Does anyone want a warlock level before we go?
No, anyone want a warlock level? Like, I'm shaking my can. Hello? Anyone want a patron? She's kind of hot. No? Sure.
Call me in it. You want Luma?
Hell
Do
yeah,
I
am.
feel like... Can I make some kind of insight? Like, do I feel like there's more behind this particular deal than...
Yeah, absolutely. And not, yeah,
she's
to answer your
letting on,
question. Yeah, yeah. Go ahead and make an insight. With a 12, you don't think so. Like, I mean, there's some people that are like, there's some kinds of dark entities and other fucking, whatever, that are like fae, other kinds of fae, and like fiends that are intentionally very tricky and get into the minutiae, like try to fuck around. But you think that, like, she's pretty happy and you don't see any loopholes in kind of what she's saying. It was a pretty clean trade, the armor to the ship and everything in the ship. What you also get with an insight is a very particular glint in her eye as she watches you walk on the ship.
Me?
Yeah. Are you starting the ship? Are we taking off? Are y'all heading out?
I think so, yeah.
Are you
Unless
driving
anyone
away?
opposes. Yeah, he's done boats before.
Yeah.
He knows vehicles.
Yeah. Very cool. Can you make a water, what do you call it, vehicles check? You can use...
What?
Wisdom. I'll also take dexterity. I think those make sense.
Yo. Let's go, gang. Yo.
Oh, fucking nice. Cool. You start to drive this out. The hag walks out to the dock, still watching Lowen, and says, calls out, "Hey, kid!
What?
Do you hear Elfane singing in your blood?
Turn this fucking boat around! Someone turn this boat around!
Tell
Yo!
the toll mother I
Arlo,
said
turn the boat around!
hi!"
Turn the boat around! Arlo, turn the boat around!
Can you repeat that? Because it's yelling over you.
I'm sorry.
I
It's
said,
like, I'm sorry.
she said, tell the toll mother I said hi.
I don't know who the fuck that is. Why don't you tell her yourself? God damn it.
Bye.
Bye, you fucking moron. Prick, god damn it. Sloan kicks the fucking boat, stops the tow.
God damn, dammit! You see a kind of almost like this crocodile-esque head come out of the water from where those bubbles were, and she sits on the edge of the dock and pats it as you kind of emerge out of the boat shed. The deep thrum of this engine kicking to life, spluttering a little bit. It's very heavy and laden. The seas aren't very easy to navigate, but with a pretty decent check, Wyatt, you look like a bit of a boss, driving boats and shit. You head out until she becomes nothing more than a glimpsing figure in the distance, and then quickly the boat shed also becomes something in the distance.
Lauren walks over to Wyatt and just starts stripping the body armor off at his feet. You take
He's
this.
like, he side eyes. No, respectfully, like, there's people in it.
Oh!
If I was trying to seduce you, you would know it. This ain't that.
Well, I thought I did know it, but apparently it's not. So, shit. Shit.
Okay.
Sorry.
I would make it far more obvious.
Okay. Again, I thought it was super obvious. Like,
Can you stop confusing me? I'm giving you a gift.
I appreciate that.
I'm not doing that.
The hag lady has really pissed me off.
She's pissed me off too.
I
She
knew it. I knew it
knows
as well.
me.
I knew it. Like, I was chatting to her and it's like, oh, she's like obviously an eldritch abomination. So I don't even know why I was surprised when she started mocking us.
I would have happily done something. I was just unsure what you guys were doing.
Nah, it was terrifying. You don't fuck with things like that.
You.
Sorry, I just wanna, are you taking the body armor, Wyatt? 'Cause I'll add it into your thing.
I will eventually, like,
Okay,
once
gotcha.
if we get an opportunity, I will put it on at the next opportunity.
I can't
Yes.
remember if I even kept my old body armor, to be honest. I think I did.
I think it'll be back on the other ship, so you'll be fine.
I'm just
You'll
gonna
be
sit
fine.
here naked.
Oh my God. Yes, absolutely. You see Lowen shrugs off the body armor and then sits down, and then Wyatt, you're kind of putting it on. Please continue. I interrupted.
What the fuck does she mean, Alfheim in my blood? No, I know exactly what she fucking means. I ain't natural, am I?
I'm not. Hey, listen. The ship is vibrating a lot, and I'm not very clever. Like, Kaz will be able to give you more insight into all this. I'm just not the best person to chat to about this. I don't know what's going on. I don't even know where we are. So.
Lauren just kind of stands there for a second.
Fucking hell.
You know, okay, fair enough.
If you want to vent, like, I'm happy to listen. I don't know what Elfin is, man. Kaz will probably know.
But, I mean, all I was doing was venting, but...
Oh, okay. No, please, don't let me stop you.
Wyatt.
I appreciate it. We're like bonded, isn't it?
Fucking bag fumbling motherfucker. I'm so tired of this guy.
This guy keeps
Pisses me
fumbling
off.
bad bitches.
Oh
Getting
my
some help.
god! What the fuck is happening?
I was like, wait, before you continue, why don't you go talk to this guy instead? Like, dude,
Yeah. Not in a bad way, just like, I don't know what's going on. Just talk to him. He knows things. Hasn't he got like a thumb drive with all this on? Like, go chat to him.
Oh my god.
No one just kind of sways for a second, like the wind whips their hair. Fan. Okay, see you later, Wyatt.
No, it's just if you're looking.
Oh my god.
Hello. Hello.
I need your bag
Arlo looks
fumbling
pissed
emote.
off.
He's not looking like the whole time. He's just been looking ahead at the water. Hello, come here, man. I need someone to chat to.
Oh my god.
That's even worse. Oh my god. Wait, why don't
Arlo's-
you go talk to someone else and I'll talk to this guy instead?
Yo, get me the whimsical oxygen person, man. I don't need all this information.
Oh my god!
I have
Consider-
a sound.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Considering
just
why I just
kidding.
gave up the. Oh, I'm sorry again. I keep. You go.
No,
You
you
go.
go. I was making a stupid joke. You go. I'm done. I'm done.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
All I was gonna say was considering why I just gave up his armor. Arlo, despite him being kind of pissed off that like nobody else was ready to rock, like nobody was ready to throw down, he walks over to Wyatt and just stands. He doesn't say anything. He just stands near Wyatt. Because
That
even
is-
Arlo, even Arlo understands. You know, when people want to vent, you just need to just sit there. You don't have to say much.
He doesn't say anything to Arlo, but he is like visibly calmed by his presence there. He just drives silence.
You know, there's no reason you should have given that up.
That's all right, man. It'll come back to me.
We should have either taken this by force or he could have made a deal.
I think she knew what the armor was, man. She was dead set on it.
What was so special about the armor?
When the 100 families were establishing the Thion, it's the old Prospera family armor that was passed down through time, back before ballistics and that, when fighting was done with sword and board.
Wait, so
That was
Kira's family.
yeah.
Hmm. Arlo just shakes his head. He doesn't say anything else.
Man, judging.
Is what it is, isn't it? Is what it is, man.
It
Is what it is.
Does he have armor right now? Did Lowen give him armor?
There's like a bundle of armor at his feet.
Oh, because I'll
So
be
many
honest, I
naked
was about to
people
give
on
you
this
mine.
ship. The
I
fuck?
was about to give you my armor.
Oh man,
Okay.
he looks like an angry dad driving. He's just like staring ahead, just focused on the road.
I swear to God, I'll turn this boat around.
Nah,
I mean,
it's
we
what it is.
could.
It's important, man. Them people need food and fuel and that. I told them I'd get them out of there. You know, I'm doing more good for people. I'm doing more good for social ascension up here than I was down there.
Arlo nods.
We can be heroes.
Really funny that this argument's happening and Kaz is just vibing.
Yeah, just
Fire.
dangling
In the
his little
background.
legs off the edge of the boat, kicking his little feet.
Short king.
Very good. The ship, the tugboat, pierces through the misty water along the coastline that you kind of spent most of the day traveling along. The trip of a few hours is pretty much reduced down to about 40 minutes. You are freely able to do whatever you wish. If you wanted to put on that armor, you can attune to it. Wyatt? That's in this time. You get the extra benefits if you attune. If you don't attune, you get the breastplate part of it and nothing else.
Hold on, this is Calder's body armor?
This is Calder's body armor.
This thing looks fucking dope. Are you joking me? Why wasn't I wearing this to begin with? What the fuck?
Because you had your time armor.
Bro, have you seen the art for this thing? I'm fucking Venom, dude.
Yeah,
No,
it's
oh my
it
God.
was really cool. Lowen looked
Really?
hot as hell in it, but
Hell
then
yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, I want to see it.
Yeah, I'll post it. You'll see
yeah,
it. Why it'll get dripped up. I'll post it.
I think the only thing Arlo does, because I was gonna do it when we were sleeping and we were on our, he was by himself. He's finally gonna take out that lamp.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna take it out.
Yeah.
And he's gonna do the thing. He's gonna rub it.
You rub it.
I just realized what it's. Sorry.
And you feel a kind of wisp of smoke emerge at the end, and a kind of whisper of a breath of how can I help?
Are you the entity that I am tied to, that the hag was talking about?
Do you want me to answer that for free?
Yes.
It laughs. There's like splutters of smoke.
He just puts it away.
Very nice. You put it away. Yeah, cool. Nice seawater, splashing. Still wet, still a bit damp. Not really great, to be honest. But, you see the ship up ahead. So that's cool. In the distance, not too close. Wyatt, I'm not sure if you're reading this, but you get the regular, just to be super clear, you get the regular breastplate, but if you attune, you get the breastplate +1 plus all that other shit in there.
Oh, I will be attuning. I
Lord.
want.
Okay.
We can be one.
Yes. So based.
We are why? Hey, you're an Echo Knight
We
too.
are
That's kind of
Wyatt.
cool.
Oh, that's so yeah.
oh
you're
my
so right.
God, so good. Oh.
We are Wyatt. Yeah.
Yep.
We are YTT.
I hate it so much. Yep. Also, check the bottom of that as well, just so you know about the.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. That's good. Just so we're all on the same page. Kaz, you're
First to
listening to
die
music.
in 7 days.
Listen to music. Is there anything else that you kind of wanted to do? Interested in what's going through your head?
Honestly, he's probably just waiting to get back to the ship. Like, he thinks Wyatt knows where he's going. He has no reason not to trust him.
Turn the ship around.
I guess, like, unless anything out of the ordinary happens, like, or somebody interrupts him, he's hanging.
Cool. Lowen, what's going on in your head? What's happening?
Oh, so much. It's almost like some of Lowen's worst fears are becoming confirmed in their mind and reality. They're stood on the back of the boat, just kind of staring still in the direction that the hag is generally in. Arms folded around themselves and just, I don't know. Can I? If I close my eyes and try to distance myself from the sounds of the sea and the boat and the wind and, I don't know, the shuffling of my friends' feet. Can I try and pay attention to the beating of my own heart and what is apparently causing Elfame to sing through me? Can I try and pay attention to that like I do with the earth, I guess?
Yeah, absolutely. You can absolutely do that. You still your mind and listen to the thrum of your blood beneath the skin, sound of your heartbeat. It goes Elfame, Elfame, Elfame.
Huh.
There is something undeniably that's pulling at your head, pulling at like the back of your mind, as if there's a tether that exists, a spiritual tether, a metaphysical tether to this place that you keep hearing about. In a way, it does very much sing to you. It's like a siren song in the distance, like you were meant to do or be something that hasn't yet been manifested or hasn't come to fruition. And a little bit more than that, almost like a in the way that being nationalistic is sometimes very intrinsic. It feels somewhere similar to that, like a sense of home, maybe.
Do I don't at all remember this word coming up in conversations with my parents, in particular. I think in a way, for someone who like feels very out of place in every sense of the word or phrase, it's nice, but I think as they sort of feel those feelings of belonging and wanting, I guess, homesickness maybe, they feel a bit like off balance by that. They don't like it in a way, so they're gonna try and breathe in the fresh air and bring back their senses to what's around them instead. But they're not gonna move, they're gonna stay here.
It almost feels like a door that you've opened that won't quite shut when you look out into this, I guess, abyss. The abyss is starting to look back, and you look out and you smell the fresh air, and you can hear your friends again, their footsteps. You can see the sea in the mist, and in the distance, this growing figure of the boat, but you can still hear it, your heartbeat, and it says, Elfame, Elfame, Elfame. But yeah. Anybody else want to do anything before you reach the trawler?
No, I'm good.
Also good.
Cool. Cool. You reach the trawler indeed. You see that Nesca comes out from the bridge. And then you see Mira comes out just behind him. You see Mira making very exaggerated body motions, finger point, both arms exclaim, pointing back inside. Nesca kind of lowering their head and then waving an arm in a frazzled wizard-esque fashion and then shuffling back inside. You can also see there's like a big blanket draped around his shoulders, as if Mira's just told him off for, I don't know, getting up or doing something. And then Mira comes to the edge of the ship and waves both arms. And in the distance you hear, "Hello!"
Cast waves. Puts his earbuds back in his pocket. Any of y'all know where to park this thing?
I am not sure. Wyatt, you know how to refuel. You've done this a billion times before.
Don't worry. I know how to drive a stick shift.
Cool as.
I will take the boat round to the hatch side and ask Arlo for assistance in the long process of setting everything up to refuel.
The moment you begin to do anything mechanically, Cass will just say, all right, you got this, man.
Oh. He nods. I do. I do got this.
I'll burn that just in case he's...
Very good. Awesome. Yeah, so Lowen and Kaz climb back on the ship, I assume?
Yeah.
Cool as.
Cloyme.
You climb back on the ship. You can see that there's a large line that's spilling out from inside the crew's quarters on the third deck. Let me drag everybody out. You are down here. You can see kind of at very irregular intervals, someone's going to kind of clamber back out through past everybody in the line. And you see they've got like a very small kind of plastic bowl in their hands. And inside there's like a steaming pile of food, rice and some kind of like stew or whatever has been managed.
If anybody's like staring or looking at them, Cass will wave, but they objectively don't know any of these people.
Yeah. You just see a cluster of the people that you've managed to help off the island lining up. You think it's like a food line,
Yeah.
a rations line. No one like on this deck that you can see is looking your way, but you do see. Actually, you probably wouldn't because it's way too high.
Fair. I would start to make my way towards the bridge.
Hell yeah, you have to push past people. Your boots are squelching.
Pardon me.
Hey! You can't push in!
I ain't going to get food. Don't worry. I'm just going up to the bridge. Got to report back in. We just came back with a bunch of fuel.
Oh, do you know where we're going?
I do not. I am sorry. I just run and get stuff when they need it. I ain't in charge of nothing.
Who's in charge around here then?
I actually don't know.
Oh God, we're all gonna die.
Someday, yeah.
Oh God. They take psychic damage. They keel over. They perish. I will drag you to bridge.
Climbs the ladder. Thank you.
It's slippery and slick and salty. 1 second, I get to the other side. Oh, now you got it.
We're good. We're good. We're good. I usually play super zoomed out. So I saw Nesker with like the bedding, but like at a quick glance, I was like, did he grow a full fucking beard in the
Hell
day
yeah.
we were
Epic. Strong.
Hello, Casimir.
Howdy.
I see you brought back a boat.
Yes, we found some fuel.
That is very good news.
Agreed. We didn't miss anything interesting, did we?
Lots of interesting things. You see Glint walks out. She's lost a little bit of weight since you came down here. She's looking a bit thin, a little bit gaunt. She's got a towel and she's like wiping her hands down. She says, "Oh hey, how did it go? Is everybody okay?"
Good. Yeah, everybody's all right.
Okay.
We got us a bunch of fuel for the boat.
Okay. How much do you know? Just so we can.
One boat's worth. And he shrugs.
Okay. Hey, that's more than that is indeed more. That's more than we had. Cool.
Yeah. Do y'all need help with anything up here? Sorry.
No,
You first.
no. I'm kind of trying to force Nesker to actually sleep. It's been a
I
struggle.
could probably help with that if you want.
Yeah, I mean, any help. I've been trying to babysit him, but he's just so slippery. He's like a toddler, just always
All
moving
right.
around.
Remembering Glint, does she use magic or does she use weapons?
She is a both.
Okay.
Ooh.
All right, but I'm gonna have to go through you to hopefully make this work. I don't know if it's gonna work, and I ain't got nothing to really do with myself, so.
Okay.
I just gonna walk in with her, put my hand on her shoulders, and attempt to cast sleep with one of her spell slots on Nesker.
Lol. You want to use her as a
I
conduit
know
to
it's
cast
not
the
gonna
spell?
work.
Hey, I'm never gonna say it's not gonna work. Can you roll hope for me and call high or low? It will be in the 10%
Hi.
off, but you can do it. It's very possible. Nesker's cracked one eye. Ah! So fucking close. Nesker cracks one eye open, and he's hit with this like gust of magic, and his nose kind of wiggles up, and then he.
Fuck.
And then he kind of, you see his
Look, it
eyes.
worked on the bandits last time. I'm sorry.
His eyes kind of fall and close, and he seems like he's asleep. Whether it's by exhaustion or just needed a little push over the edge, who knows?
Maybe.
I will say it is
outside of
evening
that, yeah.
as well. It's around dinner time.
Okay.
Where's everybody else? I saw Wyatt driving.
Yeah, Wyatt and Arlo are filling the tank. Lowen was right behind me. I don't know where she went.
Where they went.
Probably went to go find Cash.
Oh. Speaking of, we pan through the ship. Dun, 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 dun.
Lauren's actually like trying to squeeze down a corridor.
I can't. I'm. Sorry, you're walking through. My dad came in. You're walking through the line. People are kind of pissed
Yeah.
off when they see you pushing through. Someone says, "Hey, what gives, man?"
I'm not trying to get in line. I'm just trying to get to my room. That's all.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, there's stairs here. There's also stairs outside. But they
Oh,
don't know
okay.
where you're staying, so like they can't judge that. They say, "Whatever."
Yeah, whatever. Oh, I see there's like the teacher.
Mm-hmm.
Do I see the kid that she mentioned
Yeah, standing
with her?
just behind her. They're standing just behind her.
Oh. Hey.
Oh, hey. But you see Dill standing in front of Archie as well, and Gears in front of Dill.
Oh god, where's my notes?
Keela looks up at you. Hi!
Hey. How's it going?
You seem sad.
I'm just tired, you know. We just got back from a big excursion. We got some fuel for the boat.
Oh,
Yeah.
did you get any more rats?
Any more rats?
Any more rats?
No.
Pigeon had a rat.
Who's Pigeon? Oh, Pigeon.
Keela looks around. Pigeon's not here. And then the young, kind of half-orc girl standing just behind them looks up and says, "Pigeon and Bernie and Brat." She seems younger than Keela, so quite young.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, we didn't get any more rats.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
it's okay, I guess. I want a pet. But Archie says that we
You
can't have pets because we're not gonna live on the boat.
Well, maybe when you get off the boat and find somewhere safe for you to go, it'll be safe and secluded enough that you can have a pet. Let me see.
Do you have a pet?
I have a pet, yeah.
What's their name?
I haven't named them because they kind of just. I don't know how to describe it, but sometimes things don't need a name, you know? They
Keela nods
just
sagely.
are.
Like she's been bestowed some great wisdom and she's trying to comprehend it. Ahead you
Hey,
hear,
maybe.
well, if you don't like your food, you can alternatively eat, I don't know, fucking nothing. And then someone responds, "What, you're just going to serve slops and expect everybody to eat it?" How am I supposed to survive on this much food?
I'm gonna look ahead. Do I see who's causing the fuss?
There's lots of heads in the way. If you pushed up, you might be able to see. Yeah.
Mm. If I like elongate myself, like Lauren like just stretches out a little bit,
Yeah.
grows a few inches, can I see over people's heads?
It's giving him this incredible moment. Yeah, you can see over the heads, and you can see in the cafeteria seems to be a part of the problem. You can see the back corner of someone. They're wearing like a long, black kind of, almost like a, what do you call them? Like a, not a trench coat, but they're like those office coats. Fuck.
Oh.
They're like woolen. Anyway, they're wearing like a long black coat, and you can see the back corner of their hair. They look like they've got blue hair, and it seems like they're the ones causing the fuss. But like, that's just over the top, so you'd have to move forward to see more.
I'm gonna go make sure everything's okay up the front. Alright?
Okie dokie dokie. Are you gonna come to coloring time later on?
You know what? I might. And I can
Um,
show you my pet.
okay. Okay. Can you ask Arlo to come as well?
Yeah, of course I
Okay.
can.
Yay! Okay. Okay.
I pet the top of their heads.
Very
And
excited.
then sort of try and slink through some more.
They move aside for you. This kind of lanky tiefling moves aside for you. Barvin, the kid that you're meant to talk to, glances up at you and squints slightly behind the jam jar glasses. Archie moves aside immediately. Dill moves aside. She's pushed aside gently by her hubby, Gears, who also moves aside. And
Wait. She married to a robot?
yeah! The whole time.
Holy shit.
They're married.
Holy shit.
They're
That's me in the
married.
future.
They're in love. The woman in
I
front
give
of
a
them.
particularly kind. Oh, sorry.
No, you go, honestly.
I was just gonna say I give a particularly kind smile to the changeling kid.
It's a good idea. Yeah, the woman inside, seeing everybody else do it, also moves aside, and you kind of are able to jaggedly enter the room. At which point we might cut back over to the boys. The boys who are refueling. I've kind of got you dragged out to the side here. You are refueling.
I am refueling.
There is no check to be done because Wyatt simply knows how to do it. It is in his nature. He has his warehouse
Stop
qualifications.
arguing with me, man. I simply know how to do this.
I'm gonna make a check anyway.
Do it. Oh my god!
You're fucking it up, dude. You're fucking it up, dude. I told you to listen to me, innit?
There's fuel spilling into the fucking
Right,
ocean.
just fine.
The pipe out there. You're gonna blow it up.
Right, fine.
Oh,
Holy shit, man.
Why'd I roll a save? Just really. Anyway. Yeah.
Ah, man. Get your head in the game.
Are
Hey.
we done?
Nah, man. We gotta make sure nothing blows up yet. Once it starts pumping properly, I think the fuel's good, but it's old, innit? So it might be contaminated. I don't know. We'll basically find out if the ship blows up. Might be too late by then, but I don't know. We'll probably get revived somewhere.
Should we
Should we check further away then?
Yeah, why not, man? Let's do it. We go back onto the shore, innit? Onto the dock.
Okay.
We can tell people what happened here when the ship blows up.
Sure. If that's something you feel like seeing.
No, I'm not saying it will. I'm just saying if it is going to blow up because of contaminated fuel, it's better for us to not be in the way, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I don't mind. I'm happy to stay here, to be honest. I'm kind of messing with you, but I've dug too deep a hole now that it's not going to blow up.
Mm-hmm.
So.
I figured.
Oh, sorry, man. Long day.
Right.
So, what's with Lowen turning into bats? Huh? What's up with that?
Weird magic they have. Same thing with you splitting into two people, I guess.
Yeah, I'm still not. I'm not convinced that's real yet, to be honest. But I've definitely seen Lowen turn into a bat.
Hmm. Right.
You like Luma Ball?
No.
Okay. Got any kids?
No.
No, me neither.
Actually, does Arlo have... No, I don't think he has any nephews or nieces.
Not actually. You do, but that's part of your family that you don't really speak to. Like you've got a few older siblings that are off,
Yeah.
like in the edge and shit, and like they have kids, but you don't like. There's like it's almost like they're sectioned off. You know how like families when they're really big, they kind of section in different areas, like with the kids that are clumped. There's like maybe two, I think maybe three of your siblings that are like. I think it's just two, or at least it was two once. That have kind of separated themselves out and are like quite old. Sorry, I felt like a jab. Wasn't even intentional. But yeah, you know that you have two nieces, I believe, but like you don't speak to that part of your family, so kind of ish, technically.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
you were just thinking about that.
Yeah. But like your brothers and
have-
sisters are like young enough that you kind of help raise them, especially after what happened to your parents, etc.
Mm-hmm. What may or may not have happened to my parents.
Anyway, sorry. Please continue.
I think I have nieces.
Oh, cool. What's that like?
I don't know. I don't really speak to them.
Oh. You like the sea?
Not particularly.
Oh. Yeah. Oh.
You know, I'm going to say, I think I understand you more than I ever have.
What makes you say that?
How you could change. I understand.
I ain't changed.
Well, you went from killing our parents to giving up armor to save all of these people.
I didn't do it for these people.
Who'd you do it for?
I don't know. Shit. Completely ignores the fact that you said like 20 minutes ago that he did explicitly for these people. It's like, He's like pondering, turning a wrench absent-mindedly. Interesting. I don't know, man. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know. Hey, listen. I didn't kill your folks, man.
It's okay
I don't
if
think
you
I did.
did. Or you didn't. It's fine.
Yeah, I know, but I don't think I did. It seems to make sense that I wouldn't.
Does it?
But yeah, because I blacked out and everything. I don't remember it, man. No one would talk to me about it. I don't remember it.
Because they're all dead. The ones who, or not. I don't know. Maybe they're not. But listen, whether it was you or not, it's fine.
I swear. I presume it was the horrible plant lady. And if anything, if it was the horrible plant lady, it was because your parents were heroes, man. Because they were doing really good work.
Sure.
That's true.
I'm sure to people they were heroes. To their children.
To their children, what, man?
They were gone.
Yeah.
Are we done?
Yeah, man.
With that, he just finishes. Just like thumbs up.
Yeah. Wyatt stays because the process isn't actually done. He has to like stay for longer, but he's like, yeah, we're done. So he stays for a little bit.
Holy shit. Holy fucking shitballs, man. No, that really hurt my feelings, personally. I'll be talking to my lawyer and my HR representative. I'll see you in court. I'll see you in the court of law. Where are you going? Arlo? Where are you walking to?
He's probably gonna walk to the bridge, considering I think that's where we're supposed to be heading.
Yeah, that's where Kaz went. So you walk up to the bridge, and this is a good time to pick up with Kaz. Let me drag you out in the right place. This is about the point in the conversation when you said, Plum was just behind me, but I'm not sure where they went. And then Glint said, oh. And then you both look and you see one time's Mr. Allure walk through the door. I'm just going to quickly drag you out here. Like this.
Take me! Shan, take the wheel.
There it is.
Cass just waves.
He
Everything work out all right down there?
nods. Wait, where the hell am I? Oh my god.
Casey's
Way up top.
Oh. Oh, there I am. Okay. All right. I see. I'm here. I'm alive. Yeah, he nods.
Good to hear. Good to hear. Was there any kind of indication on how much fuel we got? Glint was asking, and I didn't have a real answer.
Is he still speaking to Arlo?
Yeah.
Oh. White would know more than myself.
Yeah, all right. I just didn't know if you saw something. No worries.
Yeah, this should know, right? Yeah, definitely.
Oh.
No, when you put
It's funny because Cass is like dumb as shit. He just can talk smooth. But yeah, so I guess you'd like look back to Mira and Glint. Anything else that needs to get done around here?
Mira looks around and says, "We found 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 signs of infection, but they were taken down to the engine room, and Magical has disposed of them." And Glint winces visibly.
That's rough, but it's for the best.
Yes, there was a lot of commotion about it. And then we made lunch, and the commotion stopped.
Kaz's eyes just like go wide for a moment, just like Jesus fucking Christ. As if just suddenly the absurdity of everything going on just hits him this moment. All right. Any of y'all seen Kira around?
Making lunch.
Okay. Well, give me a holler if y'all need help with anything or need
We
anything done around
voluntold
here.
her. She interrupts you.
It's like, she's gonna be in a great mood. All right.
Yes, she
But yeah, let me
said
know if
that
y'all need any help.
she said that she would use my knees as a rifle. I said that was not going to be possible, Kira Prospera. You cannot use knees as rifles. And she said, I can fucking use yours, Mira, you tall son of a bitch. And I said that was not very nice, Kira Prospera. Etc., etc.
Well, I'm glad you're all right and take that all in stride.
Yes, because I have knees.
Now I know what it's like. Okay. Feel a little bad.
That's a good one.
Mira looks
Make
proud.
sure she has thumbs. All right. Yeah, same for you, Arlo. You need anything, let me know. All right. Bye.
Glint is going to turn. She's kind of half perched on the edge of a couch, like, it's so fast. Like mothers kind of do, when they're like half doing something else. She looks over at Arlo and Kaz and says, Do we have any kind of indication on what you were gonna do? Because she waves vaguely at like Mira and Neska, and assuming like the rest of the ballad. I think we agreed that we're gonna go to Ghost, but we don't really know what we're gonna do with these people or what you were gonna do. We just need to
We do
figure
got
that
that
out.
other boat. Perhaps all us valid could go to Ghost.
Just leave them?
I mean, what more
Yeah,
are we
Ken.
going to do for them?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it just doesn't sit right with me just leaving people, They're good people,
What are we
They
gonna-
just
Well, yeah. But what the hell are we gonna do? We ain't leaders. We're a fucking strike force sent to go open up a lab somewhere.
sometimes things change, and sometimes you take on different roles because people need that of you, I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking too much into it, but I don't know.
Are you suggesting that we take them with us?
No. Way too dangerous. Just silly, but I just feel like leaving
We
them on
might be
the
able to take them close.
maybe.
There's a river that runs almost. Well, there's a river between this bay and an inland sort of lake that this boat might be able to go through.
That's a good shout. I don't know. I don't want to make a big deal about it. I feel kind of like leaving them at the dock is going to lead to like I don't know, like I'm just
Glint,
worried. I guess.
if it bothers you, why don't... If your group... What group are they again? Like, we're
Glint.
Pegasus. What?
Oh, let me check my notes. Let me check my notes.
I'm checking mine just to see. Also, if I have...
She looks down at the patch on her chest, and it says Group Owlbear.
Owlbear.
Hmm.
Okay. Well, I mean, if you want, we could split. At some point, we would need to go to Ghost. So some of us could go to Ghost while the others help them.
Maybe we should all just sit down and talk about it at some point and just see what everybody wants. Because I don't want to be like a stick in the mud, you know? Like, I don't want to... I don't know. I'm sorry. You should go do the stuff that you need to do, and we'll sort it out and come back together later.
I have nothing to do. He sits down.
Spinny chairs, spinning around.
Spinning like a ballerina.
Mira sits down near you, Olive.
Yeah, let's talk about it later. But done a lot for these people already. Don't go feeling too obligated. If that isn't something you really want. And then he just walks out. To try to find the food line.
Hell yeah.
Well, the cafeteria. Is there like a back entrance to the cafeteria that he would maybe know about?
You know that a quick way could be going through the sliding doors at the front of the bridge and then cutting past that massive
Yes.
line straight into the
Hell yeah.
straight into the beating heart.
He would absolutely do that.
It's kind of around this point that you emerge downstairs. I'll drag you out in a sec. You notice Lowen's, like, a glimpse of a very tall, lanky, languid Lowen slinking in to the cafeteria as well. Let me drag you out. Here. Cool. And we'll slide with the
Alright.
camera that way to Lowen. Lowen, you might notice out of the corner of your eye that Kaz is descending the stairs.
Not where I meant to go. Excuse me, pardon me. I'm just going to help serve y'all.
Have we got on
Notices
in the
rats
chat?
there.
Yeah. You see in this room a young
Okay.
tiefling girl with a white fluffy ragdoll cat. And the ragdoll cat and Ratso are having a kind of Pokemon-esque duel.
It just shakes his head. All right.
Ratso seems to be having a really nice time, actually.
Hell yeah. Good for Ratso.
Go Ratso.
Really.
Ratso should unionize. Yeah, Lo, when you walk into the cafeteria, you see this woman that you've kind of seen a few times around, who is serving food up in the bowls, and there's like a little kind of conveyor line between Kira and Wilder, who are the two funniest people to be doing this, which is assumably why the other fella made them. Kira looks like she's positively homicidal, and Wilder is homicidal at normal, so looks particularly homicidal today.
Okay. Who's complaining?
This woman at the front.
As I sort of approach, I'm gonna start rolling my sleeves up as if I'm gonna go help out and...
Oh, I think you should beat the shit out of them, and I was like, hey, this is fair.
That was the vibe I too was getting.
Yeah.
Excited.
Well, it's somewhere in between. It's
Yeah.
like rolling my sleeves up. You can't tell whether I'm gonna go help out, serve soup, or I'm gonna beat the shit out of this guy. Maybe I'll do both at the same time.
Nice. You would like breathe on them and they die. They are just a mere commoner. Yeah, absolutely.
Lauren pauses. Is there a problem here?
Would you make me an intimidation check?
Okay. Oh, I'm not proficient, surprisingly.
The woman kind of half turns and sees Lowen, and then they have this little bit of food in their hands. They say, "Not only is this absolute fucking slop, but there's not nearly enough to live on. What am I supposed to just keep eating like a pig?"
I mean, okay, so your options were eat like this on this ship and live for a little bit longer until we can get off said ship to somewhere safer, or remain on that island and, well, the next meal you would see, you wouldn't even have the mental cognition to recognize it was a meal. Do you understand what I'm saying? I think you
They
should be
squint at you.
thankful for your life.
The guy behind says, "Yeah, and get out of the way while you're at it." And they turn. And they look at Lowen again. They say, "Nah."
Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry that got me for no reason. They march off. Was even funny. I'm so
Yeah.
sorry.
Lauren just kind of watches them walk off and looks at Kira and Wilder and this lady.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm not here for any food, just thank you for doing that.
Have you eaten, Lowen, today at all? Anything?
Yep.
Are you lying?
Yeah.
Could you make a deception check? Hey. Hey. Hey, 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 hey. 1 sec. Character sheet. What is it? Wisdom. They shrug. Alright.
Kira's like, fair enough, bro.
Yeah. Fucking whatever. Slops the rice down into the bowl, slops whatever's on top of it, moves it on.
Is Kaz actually here?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he walked in just
Oh,
behind you.
hey,
Unless-
Kaz.
Yeah.
Oh.
You just kind of slinked around that whole altercation while you were yelling at that woman.
I
Like,
wasn't
nope.
yelling.
Calmly.
You know
I
what I
wasn't
mean.
yelling.
Very
I know.
rationally.
I gently put them down in their place. Hold on.
Cass would have just hopped up over the thing and just started helping out.
Why is the robot in the queue? They don't have to eat.
They're supporting their fucking. They're supporting their wife.
They're like, don't worry, babe. I'll get you a second portion. These
That's true
idiots
love.
don't know I don't need to eat. Yeah, Lauren just kind of does what they can to help, like cleans up empty bowls and stuff.
Yeah.
Ready for the next batch.
Yeah. Tell it's very appreciated.
Cass will see Dill walk in. Let's say, he'll wait till she gets closer. Because he doesn't want to yell this out. And then he would just be like, we saw your friend Brewer. He was alright.
What did you say?
Oh, God.
We saw your friend Brewer. He was alright.
You saw Brewer?
Yeah.
Oh!
He said hi.
Oh, hi to him. Hi to him. How lovely. Do you remember Brewer, darling? Looks up. Dill looks down. Yes, I remember brewer very well. We saw him just last month. Did we? Yes. Oh, there you go. My mind isn't what it used to be.
Cass squints. Because didn't Brewer say that he hadn't seen them in a long time?
Yeah. Long time.
Can I insight the robot?
Yeah, if you
Ooh.
want. The 23. He's not lying.
Okay. Are they just both too old and they can't tell time?
Time is a soup when you're old.
I don't know why that like caught so hard in my head. It just threw a wrench right in the machine. Like,
Okay, old people, I guess.
he just shrugs. Well, you have a good day now.
Oh, yes, I will. What have you been doing to keep yourself busy?
Splat.
Have you been... Have you been listening to the earth?
We're on a boat, ma'am.
The earth is everywhere. It is all things.
Squints.
Kira's squinting at the corner of her eye.
Last time you made me dig into the dirt a little bit. There ain't no dirt here, is there?
It doesn't need to be dirt. It can be sea, can be wind, can be roots, can be coral, can be... Looks up at Dill.
All right. Well, thank you for that.
What have you been doing to pass the time?
We went and go got. All right. We went to go get some fuel for the boat.
Very good, very good. Have you been listening to the earth?
we on a boat. No, he doesn't.
Ah!
No, but I'm gonna give it a shot later.
Snaps the plastic ball. Where's the rats? Oh, very good, you know. It can be dirt, it can be sea, it can be wind, it can be...
Looks up at Gears.
Gears is slowly running his metal fingers through her hair in a very comforting way. He looks sad. He looks very, very sad.
Oh no.
Well, Cass needs to get to a high enough level to clone this woman.
True. Simulacrum.
Yeah.
Cass becomes the BBG just to do it.
True.
Boat of 100 people. Fuck him. Dill specifically.
I thought you said DILFs. I was like, what?
Dilf for real.
No.
Awesome.
Yeah, he'll just kind of nod at Gears, kind of knowingly, and give him a smile, and then keep filling stuff for the next person.
Cool. Is there anything else that Lowen or Kaz maybe want to do in this moment other than help out?
No, I don't think so. I don't think Lauren's gonna start any conversation unless Kaz is.
Yeah. Cass would try to switch places with this woman.
Yeah.
And then just tell Kira to meet him at the bow later.
Oh. She throws a grain of rice at him and then says,
Oh.
"Okay."
All right, just keep serving.
Most of the people that you serve are very grateful, very kind. You get one or two people that don't say much at all. You get some people that are crying uncontrollably and are being comforted by other people. But most are very
Well,
appreciative. Yeah, cool. We'll flip over to Wyatt. YTT.
Oh, yay! You know what? I think Wyatt is keen to stim away the pain in his chest that Arlo has just caused.
Oh,
I think he's playing slaps with his echo.
it's also
What the fuck?
the pain throughout your body that attuning to this body armor is causing, notably.
Is it like so? Yeah, I guess is this like a painful experience? I imagine like many tiny knives piercing through
Tiny
my
needles
supple
that dig.
flesh.
Supple flesh?
Ugh.
Banned. That's banned.
Gross.
Sorry, I was trying to be descriptive. All
It
right, my
was very
fucking
descriptive.
ugly ass, crusty
No!
flesh.
No! Let's go back to supple. Supple was nice.
Yeah, true.
Okay. Yeah, no, you're playing slaps with your echo.
Yeah, and then eventually, I guess him and Arlo did everything, so he will eventually
Yeah.
climb. I think actually he will go on the hunt for Ratso.
Go on the hunt for
While all
Ratso.
this is happening, he will go on the hunt for Ratso.
Where are you looking?
Well, he will go level by level on the ship, and call out and ask if anyone has seen a classroom of children, a school, if you will. Oh God.
Fucking Anakin.
Holy shit. It's time.
Fully, he's got this like black cloak on, and he's like, children.
So bad. Yeah. You're asking around. You know that you can also, at any point, put your flotsam into a demi-plane and then call them back. So, if you wanted to,
I think he does know that, but
he wants to find the kids. So
yeah, but I think you know what? Just to rationalize this, I think that he thinks that if he deletes Ratso and then resummons him through the power of electricity and data, it's going to reset Ratso, and he doesn't want that. And obviously, Ratso is an amalgamation of weird, squishy technology. He doesn't know him or care about him at all, but he thinks that Ratso and him are best friends. So he's like, he thinks that Ratso has memories of everything that's happened, and that he holds Wyatt's secrets for him. So he's like, he doesn't want to reset that. He trusts Ratso. Doesn't want to lose any of that personhood. He doesn't want to force him to go through anything that might be as unpleasant as disappearing with the click of a button and reappearing instantaneously.
Absolutely.
He would also like to shout at the kid a little bit and make sure that Ratso's been looked after.
Yep. You walk through, you see there's a intense line of people. Some of them are crying, some of them are kind of staring into space. None of them seem to know where kids are. In fact, they're kind of surprised that there are kids around.
His negotiating tactic in dealing with the people in the long line is very different to his companions. I swear to God. A friend's boyfriend, as we were leaving a nightclub, once barked this at a girl that he saw crying by the entrance as he left, and it was hilarious and like horrifying at the same time. And Wyatt looks at one of the people crying and just goes, "Stop crying! What's wrong with you?"
Oh my God. Walking. They don't. They actually cry harder at that.
Yeah, that was the effect that my friend's boyfriend had as well. Yeah,
that's how that works. You see a young tiefling girl, a big fluffy ragdoll cat, and a tiny ratso who is summoning a ball of fire from his mouth, like a Charizard.
Oh, excellent. I observed, like, Master Yoda in the doorway, like, put my hands on my hips and close my eyes a little bit and nod as I observe Ratso develop his form.
The young girl pigeon says, "Ratso, deploy!" And then he jumps and he follows like the mote of fire at the window. Yeah.
You are learning the ways of the rat well.
Oh my god. I didn't even see you come in.
That's true. That's because I'm nimble like rat.
You look like a rat.
Yeah, you smell like a rat.
And?
Much to learn. You still have.
You've got a pointy nose like a rat.
You know what? I'm not going to swear in front of a child.
Wow, you're so mature.
Thank you.
I was lying.
How has your experience been? No, shut up, man. Oh, I'm just going to take him away.
No! He's part of my family now. You can't just take him.
No, he's my family, though.
He's not! He's my family.
He's my family.
Ratso. She places him on the ground between the two of you, and then walks backward 3 paces. Choose your family.
Oh, no, I don't want this. I was trying everything possible to avoid exactly this. I don't want this. I don't want this. I'm so scared in real life. No, Ratso don't. Ratso don't. Go to the small, ugly child. Go to the small, ugly child.
Call me ugly? That's illegal.
Yeah, I did, man. Shut up, man.
No, you
Ratso,
shut
go
up.
to the child. Listen, child. You can. While we're on the ship, listen. You gotta understand. Ratso is like made of my flesh.
I'm telling my sister that you call me ugly, and I'm gonna say that you pushed me off the boat.
How old is your sister?
Like 100.
Yeah, bet. I'm gonna while I'm
Come
on the
on,
boat. While we're on the boat,
let's go tell her right now. Picks up Ratso.
You don't want Ratso to start whispering into your sister's ear about me. I swear down.
He's already whispered in my ear about you, and he said that you're crazy. She walks
Get
upstairs.
back here, man. That's my rat. Wait. Thief! Ratso! No!
She walks up another flight of stairs.
Kid, listen, you gotta wait there. You gotta wait there, man.
How's this random man speaking to me?
I'll tell you.
I'll
tell your sister. I just want my rat back.
Bryce! This
fire!
This woman looks around. Please say so. Whips her head around, and they say, "Are you harassing this girl? What's wrong with you? Are you fucking kidding me?"
I'm gonna let you finish this and calm down a little bit.
You leave her alone, okay? We don't need any creeps on the boat.
Listen, lady. Let me start again.
Pigeon runs upstairs.
Listen, friend. Your pal has stolen my rat.
Look, I've never seen that kid in my life, but I know that...
What? Oh, fuck this! She got fucking duped by this kid? No fucking way, dude.
She's run up to the bridge.
He's fucking so he saw her run upstairs. He will give chase. Frantically now. He realizes that this child has learned much from Ratso in the ways of the lying shit bastard.
That woman is gonna yell after you and say, "Leave the kid alone, you absolute fucking nonce!" And then I'm dragging you out of the right place.
I'll deal with the lady later. I was
Oh! Wait, I got you. I got you.
Say, don't put me there with
Back.
him.
Okay, there you go.
I need the rat.
Although you hear the clutter of footsteps, and you see a young tiefling girl emerge out onto the bridge, slide, pass through these glass doors. Bryce! Bryce! Some creep is chasing me, Bryce! Help!
Fucking come here. Hey, Bryce.
I'll just watch this.
Bryce!
like his body doesn't move, just his eyes track the entire thing.
Bryce!
It's like, yeah.
This
makes
guy's
sense.
trying to steal my rat!
Come here.
He runs around the other side of the table.
Oh, I can't get through. I
Sucker!
just said that like why I'm losing myself.
Stop moving! I can move you! Fucking hell.
Sorry.
There you go.
Leaps over the panels.
Another tiefling comes in. Bryce.
Excellent.
Just looks around. What the hell are you doing? The young one jabs a hand at Wyatt accusingly. Looks at Wyatt.
Listen, yeah. Let me start again.
It's a good
I
decision.
require the return of the rat from your sister.
Bryce looks at Pigeon. Did you steal that rat? No, I didn't steal it. Eyebrow
No,
raise.
listen, yeah, she's quite right. She didn't steal it. I lent it to her. Now I must secure the rat's return. This isn't to say she won't see the rat again. The rat has learned much from the pigeon, and the pigeon has learned much from the rat. But now is the time for the rat to return whence unto the rat king. Until the
And
time
you're
that the rat king decides that the rat can be returned unto the pigeon.
You're the rat king in this situation.
So it's been said.
Then you gave yourself that title.
No, several people have given me that title.
Okay, like name one. Name one person that's given you that title.
Are you familiar with the Martian?
No.
You wouldn't get it. I just require the rat back.
She looks at Pigeon. Give him the rat back. But I don't want... Give him the rat back. Reluctantly, she puts Ratso on the ground, and his fat little body hits the tile.
Ratso, return.
It's your rat, you tell me.
I don't know. Shanna, I need you to tell me. I need to believe.
I'm gonna roll 1d2.
Oh.
Nesker.
Actually, do you want to roll a hope check?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, that feels like a hope roll. Call high, low or high.
I will call high. Jesus Christ.
It stares at you.
I think he almost falls to his knees.
Pigeon, give him his rat back. Look, he's gonna start crying in a sec. I did!
He looks like he's gonna start crying. I'm gonna start crying.
I put it on the ground! Give him the fucking rat back.
Arlo stands up. Walks over, picks up the rat, walks over to Wyatt, drops the rat in his lap, then sits back down.
Rises to a stand. Ratso, leg. Maneuver 2. Listen, Pigeon. The bond between animal and master is so sacred and powerful. You too will know the bond. I beseech you secure the will of a seagull as this vessel travels the open water. There you will find the bond you seek.
Colette walks over to Wyatt, places her hand on your shoulder. It's very warm. She's like being next to an open flame. Are you feeling okay? Wyatt, are you like... She tries to feel if you have a temperature.
Indeed.
That's just how he is.
All the time, like this?
Not.
And you just let him go and
I do now.
Yeah. I have my uses. Chill.
You're not. I'm saying you're very useful, Wyatt. No one's saying you're not useful.
I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, yeah. I can literally feel my muscles like deteriorating when Ratso isn't next to me. It's a very
Okay.
special bond.
Okay. All right. Well, you've got your rat now. You can take a seat if you want. Maybe eat something. You see Bryce and Pigeon.
Yeah.
Bryce is like chewing Pigeon's ear off about like interacting with strangers and like picking up a rat. Cool. They walk outside.
Don't ever go next to a strange man again.
Yeah.
Don't go near the strange man's rat. Okay, this could have all been avoided. Yeah, I'll, listen, we've got plenty of fuel at least for a couple of days worth of traveling.
Okay,
we have
that's
to be
good.
economic about it. Stop starting won't help.
All
I think the fuel might be dog shit. Like, not literally, but it's not very good.
Okay. Okay. Well, I think I was having a sort of conversation with Kaz and Arlo was also there about like what exactly we wanted to do. So maybe like if we all kind of came together once the food line's done and we could kind of talk about it
As a unit.
Yeah, as like a unit, a collective.
Democracy sucks, man.
I don't think that's true. I think you really like democracy.
He scratches his head. Nah, I think I might believe that, unfortunately.
Okay. Well, maybe you should have a lay down and you might think differently.
I don't appreciate you patronizing me, man. What's your problem? What's your problem?
I'm not. Why? She's like smoothing over your hair.
Yeah. He's like, oh. Okay, fine.
You're gonna wake up Neska. Just shh.
Oh man, Neska's asleep.
She's trying to sleep.
Hey, actually, I appreciate these are quite serious times. I don't want to take up any more of your very valuable time, but can I ask you a serious question?
Of course. Yeah.
Has Neska got hair?
I have never seen it.
I would love to know.
Me too. Slowly looks over. Neska's eyes are like open and staring. He turns over, has his back to you.
He swings his little light hammer. Back to sleep, buddy.
Alright. Maybe you should go get the others and then we can sit down.
Very well. I shall go forthwith. Ratso, breast. And he'll depart to go, yeah, fine.
Do you know how badly I want to be like, Glint, let's do primordial powers. Let's activate it together.
Unite.
Like, I want to so bad.
Let's fucking earthbend and everything.
We find two words.
Put your hair against my hair. Let's see what happens.
Big fire. Big fire. You come downstairs, after which you just fucking stormed. You actually walk past the second floor of the officers' quarters where you know that most of like the Valid was staying in their kind of rooms and the areas and stuff, and you see it's absolutely fucking chock full of people. There are people spilling out of all of the rooms that the Valid had once occupied, including the rooms that some of you have left your stuff in. You also see that Kaj is having an argument with some people in the hallway on the way down.
Yeah, well, he thinks fuck Kaj, you know, he's a self-righteous prick, so he walks on.
Very good. Yeah, Lowen, Kaz, you see Wyatt swagger in.
Move, man.
I'm sorry. Oh, you tried on my foot.
Oh, Oh, I appreciate. Sorry, I appreciate. Sorry, I didn't mean to. The apology makes him like, oh shit. No, that was bad. Shouldn't have said that. Oh, yeah, they got Wilder serving food.
Shut the fuck up, Wyatt.
You can't avoid your destiny, bro.
What's
Fuck
wrong with serving
off.
food, Wyatt?
Yeah, Wyatt. What's wrong with serving food?
Everyone wants to meet upstairs, so.
Do I hear a shake in your voice, Wyatt?
I'll throw you off the side of the ship. Don't you chat to me. Don't you chat to...
Are you finally hitting puberty? Is that what we're experiencing in live action?
Man. Don't go to sleep tonight, man. Don't go to sleep.
I won't, because I'll be banging your mom.
Yeah, fucking puberty. Chatting about puberty. Most immature prick, man.
You see a clump of rice clings towards your head.
It hits him. It hits him.
Don't waste food, Wyatt!
Prick! Right. He like wipes rice off the side of his head, like wet rice. Sort of sticky
Now
in
you have
clumps.
to eat it. That's your ration.
He will slap some of that like into his mouth. Just like just throw it into his mouth. With like
You're disgusting.
this is fucking horrid. Yeah, I think Glint wanted to meet upstairs with like all the valid who actually matter and have worth and talent and stuff.
So everyone but
hey,
you.
now, Wyatt.
Yeah, so if Kaz, Kira, and Lowen could come to the top deck whenever you guys have got a chance.
Oh, that's so funny. You know what? One day you're gonna need Wilder, and he's not gonna be there for you.
No, you know that's the
He's
thing
gonna
though. I think he
simp your
will.
ass.
I think he will.
He's gonna simp the
I'll never
Or I
need
think
him.
it's gonna be he needs me, and I'm gonna finally extend an arm. Or and then I'm gonna extend an arm. It's gonna be Denny. It's gonna be like an Always Sunny episode where I'm like, Wilder, I've got you, buddy, and then Arlo appears like, no, you don't.
Over the top of the 2x4, like
Yeah.
down.
Yeah.
Oh man. All right. Well, can we convince anybody else to take a shift behind here for a
Got it, I got
few
it. Come
minutes?
on, kids. You can do it. You know, you've been slouching off. We can serve some food to these really lovely people, can't we? And they all kind of get up and they get into the little line so they can help out.
Thank you kindly.
You take as long as you need to. These kids can handle it. I can handle it. This lady is so tired. A single mom who works 2 jobs.
Oh man. Yeah, here we go upstairs.
Chill. On the way out. Young man, have you been listening to the Earth recently?
Not since we had the pleasure the other day, but I'm going to tonight.
It doesn't need to be dirt. It can be sea. It can be wind. It can be root. It can be
Coral even, right?
coral. I hadn't thought of coral. Yes, you're right.
Yeah. You have a good night, Dill.
Gears nods at you with a sage expression. Sage expression. You walk upstairs. You can delete yourselves from the other map if you want.
What's up with the hippies, man? You making friends with those hippies?
There is wall.
Oh, you're stuck in what? Oh, yes. I meant to make that a sliding door. Onto it. later. I drag low and We've got Kira. We've got Wad. We've got Aneska that wakes up.
Of the little Z's.
He's sleeping. He's sleeping. Yeah, everyone congregates in this bridge room. Do we still have Lucy?
Yes.
Very good. On the way up, you would have heard the same argument with Kaj. And you also would have seen that there's a fuck ton of people that have somehow mysteriously figured out that they also can occupy the upstairs rooms.
Mm. Um. Hmm.
Oh, so
Okay.
yeah, what do we
Yeah.
want to do here? The only one not here is Madrigal.
That's fine.
Kaz will kind of call out over the bay, or out the bow. Hey, we're trying to figure out where we're going next. If you want to be part of that conversation.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out where we're going next in case you want to fucking throw yourself off the side of the ship.
You see that he turns around and gives you a kind of shake of his head. And then looks back
Thumbs up.
over the water. Looks very despondent.
Feel bad now.
You should. He's a wonderful man. Just a little weird.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You big meanie.
Yeah.
He helped Cass start playing shows. All right. So, what are y'all thinking?
Well, I mean, I think this is Clint. I can't help but feel some kind of obligation that we should leave these people in a better stead than they kind of are, but I'm not really sure how to accomplish that. It just feels like leaving everybody on this boat is going to be like a big tinderbox, and it's just like a matter of time before things go wrong, But like we can't afford, and we don't necessarily have the time or the focus to like feed them all. Like we're already gonna run out of food in the next few days and fuel.
Do you think we could, as shitty as this may sound, and how we know how it could end up in the future, you think we could posit our benevolent overlords to maybe pitch in?
Niska kind of shakes his head and says, "I doubt it."
Yeah, they'll fire a fucking bomb on their house, but they won't clean up after it. Sounds about right.
Mm-hmm. Well, the only reason that they had deployed the airstrike at all is because it was right above Crochet, and the chances of infection were much too high for their liking, and I don't know. But
And the collateral's just fine in this
Every-
situation, Nesker?
I'm not justifying anything, Casimir.
All right. Well, outside of that sort of divine intervention, anybody know of anything around on Shurok that may help? We need to find somewhere where they can grow food. Maybe somewhere the boat's defensible enough if they could dry dock it. But I don't know. We're also not in charge of anybody, right? Like, it's whatever they want to do. Nobody's keeping them on this boat. Nobody's making them go if we make them try to get them to go somewhere. That ain't what we doing here.
Yeah, but forgive me for being cold. I've got a shotgun, so it's sort of implied that like we're in charge, and I think these people will go wherever we take them. If we can just, we can't replace their community, but if we can find somewhere, even the ruins of somewhere that's like sheltered, then if the more able-bodied members of the society can help out, I mean, there's not much we can do for them short of staying with them and building a whole new world. So we've got to find, I don't know. I assume Luminaire is out of the question. It's very far away, and by all counts, totally fucked up. But any sort of like ruin of civilization that hasn't been totally covered in infection, and where there might be resources that they can use to rebuild.
I agree. I think
Yeah.
Kaj is the highest sort of ranking member left of them. I don't know that they'd follow him, but they'd be smart too.
I don't know if he'd want to be in charge like that.
Fair.
Well, I think the point is, you know, whatever we decide up here, like where we're going to take this boat, anyone who disagrees, you know, can obviously leave, and fair enough if they think of somewhere better that they can go. You know, it's sort of it's not like a hard situation. There's no hard authority. If I'm sure that Kaj will have an idea and he'll go somewhere, and if people want to follow that guy, then they will, and those who don't won't. That sort of thing is out of our hands. We can only, I don't know, make a proposal.
Well, yeah, y'all know. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say,
restate stuff.
Yeah, Kira speaks up and she says, I mean, like, respectfully, I don't even know why any of these people are our fucking problem. Like, they are grown, most of them are grown ass people and they can take care of themselves, right? Like, can't we just leave them the boat and then just fucking take the trucks and leave? Like, what are they gonna do? And Glint gives her like a bit of a hard stare.
I want to jump in here real quick. People are gonna jump on you for that one, Kira, and I just want to say that I totally understand and kind of half agree with you. But I just want to say it's a respectable position. That's all I want to say right now. Dogs, go forth, attack.
I look at Wyatt.
He looks at Kira. I'm telling you, if I said that, they'd be fucking all over me, man.
Cass is measuring a response. Please hold.
I think my problem comes from the fact you're calling us attack dogs. Grow up, Wyatt.
Shut up, man.
Yeah,
you know what
Wyatt,
I mean.
grow up.
Ah, boo.
I don't, you know, I'm not going to pretend I agree with your stance that they can take care of themselves. I mean, you're not wrong, but also, there are kids in the group, and just myself, I would want to do as much as I can to put them in the best situation that we can before we do let them fend for themselves.
I mean, if it's like just about the kids, we can take the fucking kids or whatever and then just leave the rest of them. And then Glint leans over and says, respectfully, Kira, we shouldn't be taking kids anywhere that we're going to go because we are likely going to go into danger. What do you think? Like, Ghost Bunk is going to be a perfect place for children to, I don't know, be raised? And Kira, like, looks over at Glint and says, well, what the fuck else are we supposed to do, Glint? What the fuck else? We're just going to leave them on the boat? We're going to... What?
Hey, there's no need to start going down the path of name calling or even, hey, what do you want to do about these fucking kids? Like, no, that's not my point. I'm just saying that I think we should put them in the best place possible that we can before we head off on our way. We don't have to.
Looks over at Lowen and says, do you have any... It seems like you have an idea of what would be the best case scenario for these children. As in, I suppose, a safe place for them to exist, or as safe as we can make it.
I like Kaz's idea of dry docking somewhere. At least on the ship, they've got lockable doors, they got beds, that kind of thing. You can take the cars to Ghost or wherever you're going. We could maybe take the trawler that we retrieved. Can I see the map, please?
Absolutely. Wyatt, you have the map. I assume you have it
I
on your
will
person.
unroll.
Very good. Take it out of
I
this
do.
beautiful map case. It's very elegant. It's very waterproof. It is preserved
I blow
almost
on it.
perfectly. Ave Maria. 1 second. You see Cash walks upstairs looking very pissed off. As pissed off as he probably has looked. And I drag to map. Mid.
Whereabouts are we at the moment?
Kind of
In
like...
this bay somewhere.
Yeah. Kind of like...
Okay. I'm hesitant to put them in the lake because that's kind of in that position you're sitting ducks, you know.
Think there's anything left in Moonvale?
I don't know.
That's the problem. We don't have any real intel on this side of the plane.
The only thing I can think is either that or I wonder if the ship will have enough fuel to get down here. And I point like down in this area where it starts becoming no contact. I don't know.
Where? Oh,
Like,
All
way
the way
down
at the
there.
bottom.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, like past where it's flux territory, but then it starts getting into no contact. I mean, no contact is either going to be very, very bad, like overrun, or it's going to be good, like uninhabited kind of vibes. You know what I mean? Like empty and ripe for regrowth.
Shan, isn't that close to the edge?
Yep. Yep, absolutely. The edge is down kind of where these names are.
And And isn't it just like filled with infected?
When
Like we have a wall on edge.
Yeah, you have a wall to keep the infected from climbing, just like when they blew out Center Spire. It was a kind of preventative measure, and the wall was very likewise. Other than that, you remember when you were at the edge about 10 or so years ago, I think it would have been. There's like a whole military situation there. And I guess you could call that safe, but it was like as safe as militaristic shit could be for kids. You know what I mean? Yeah. But other than that, you haven't really heard much about the Edge. It's kind of confidential information.
Yeah. I'm not sure how much fuel we have to go all the way down there, but we technically know of a place that's close by. He kind of looks at Wyatt, Lowen and Kaz. There's someone that we could ask.
That's true.
Cass makes face. We could. Although, correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't Cass ask and didn't he say no?
Who are we asking?
I don't know.
Brewer.
Oh,
If we could bring the homies here.
yeah,
Or
you
bring
asked,
the homies there.
You asked, but it was in kind of vaguer terms than like, hey, can I bring a colony of people here to live around you? He said that he would prefer for his location to not be disclosed to ne'er-do-wells, and that's what he said.
Yeah.
I wouldn't count these people among not ne'er-do-wells, you know.
Same.
Yeah. I think he, like, if I was to interpret that, it would be like he doesn't want like bandits and like a group
that's what I thought. Yeah.
What can I? Oh yeah. Cash is looking pissed off, but I don't care. This is important.
Yeah.
Just,
It's fine.
hey, Cash. When the map says, wait, where did we get this map again?
You got it from Rot.
Right?
Oh, okay. Okay. I'm still asking him.
Mhm.
When I don't know if you've seen this before, but when it says very dead zone, does that mean like what kind of dead does that mean? Does that mean overrun with infected? Does it mean there's no supplies here or something like that?
He looks at the map. The capital fell quite quickly in the infection. Not only does it mean, I assume by whoever wrote this map or scribbled on it, I assume that not only would the infected be very prominent with the dense population around them and naturally, but they would be very old. There would be a lot of root around that area, which poses a large problem, but I wouldn't think it is a safe place for people at all.
All right.
But
They
of course, you know.
talk about.
You go, bro.
Go ahead.
No, you go.
They ever talk about Moonvale? When you were around, how's that place
No.
looking?
I haven't really. I never really was involved with any of the higher decision making. I was just their doctor. I wish I could help more. You could always try and get a radio frequency or something. I'm sure we have a few casting devices around. The boat probably has one.
Can't hurt.
I do know that there were
meantime,
a few smaller populations in Cascades, but I'm not sure how receptive they were to our people.
Fair. Ain't I seen Rot's secretary around here?
Oh, Lee?
You think she'd know?
Probably. She knows basically everything.
We should find her.
Mm-hmm.
Get her a take on it. Because we don't want to leave all these people, festering on a boat. That's a recipe for disaster without a proper plan in place.
Cash looks tired. He shrugs one shoulder. He says, I don't know what to make of it. I mean, most of these people have survived, what, a decade of the bloom. I'm sure they've seen harder things than a relocation. I'm sure they appreciate the help as well. I would sure appreciate not having to protect my supplies like some kind of bloodhound, but, you know.
Wyatt,
Go.
do you think we have enough fuel to actually get to where Lon mentioned all the way towards the edge? He kind of points like this direction.
No, I don't think so.
Wait, you probably think, just by judging the scale of the map and how much fuel that you got today, that you've probably got like a little bit of a radius. So you've probably got like, let me just do it. Actually, let me do a circle.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love a circle.
Circles.
Circles. Oh. If you're like here, then you've probably got like trouble about like there. Kind of like, and that's just like what you've managed to scavenge so far. So that's probably about as far as you can get.
Yeah. I'll draw that circle. This is what we're limited to thus far. If we go south, I don't think we're like to find any fuel in Seraphim's Rest unless the pixies want to give us some. If we want more fuel, our best bet is to go north into Moonvale and see what we can scavenge there. But obviously, that's not a secure bet. But as for making it to the edge, no, not with what we've got. And even if we went to Moonvale first and found like a bucket load of fuel, you're talking several more stops as well on the journey south. Low tide, you'd have to get some there.
Right,
Yeah.
okay. Moonvale, I think, sounds like the best bet then.
Yeah, because you said putting the boat in the lake sounds like a trap, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Cascades could work, but with that bait, that ain't really it. Moonvale. Anybody else have any thoughts?
I'm hesitant to bring all of these people any further north. Kaj will point out the man-made walls and say, back when Wonderworld was starting out, I suppose, when the Piper first came, the rats spent a good deal of time building that wall. I'm not sure how it's holding up now, but the proximity to Moonvale, like that mountain range, is quite tall, but if they move in hordes or if there's route taken, well, I'm sure it would spread. But ultimately, the call is yours.
Well, I agree with everything you just said, but what other option we got?
I say what I said yesterday. I think it was. I say we take them to the forest. I say we take them to the woods.
We can only get to like here, right?
Yeah.
Do you... No, I think I asked before why it says don't go here and Cash didn't know.
You knew vaguely.
Oh, okay.
Just like stories, people went missing nearby.
Oh, yes, that's it.
Mayhaps the hag. Or many hags.
Well,
Well, it sounds like Moonvale, but well, maybe. I'm not sure, but
Tira's going to speak up and
I
say, like,
guess
I'm sorry, Arlo. I just don't understand why. Like, okay, we move them to Moonvale. It's infected. Then what? Like, what? We're just gonna pander to these people? There's like 100 people here.
You're right, but we got them into this shit.
They got themselves into this shit when they went to that fucking island.
I don't think they had any other
You
choice.
were
Kind of like
part
we
of
didn't have
it.
any other choice.
I mean, you just. Whatever.
You know, I just want to say, if we end up doing that idea, you would still be there? Back when we wanted to leave? Or when some wanted to leave? You would still be there.
Okay.
You would be fine with that.
I don't know what you're saying, Arlo.
I'm saying for how quickly you are willing to just drop them off someplace. If we decided at the time to just leave, you would still be there at the place when the Piper did his ritual or whatever.
She stares at Aller and then crosses her arms and then says, sorry, I'm eating again. Well,
That's okay, Kira, don't worry.
she says, well, I mean, if you want to hold all 100 hands out there, Arlo, I'm sure they'd fucking super appreciate it. But as far as I'm concerned, there's people all over Shirok that are probably just as fucked as this. And our mission, the reason that we're fucking here, is to go out and find Ghostbunk. And once we find Ghostbunk, we can then do whatever we need to do to find the cure or do whatever the fuck the government wants us to do. So, in my
Kira,
opinion,
then why don't you go and the rest of us will do this?
fine.
You
Fucking
and whoever else
fine.
wants to go.
I'll go then. I'll go. She stands up.
I just don't understand why you keep saying, oh, we gotta hold their hand. No one's saying we're doing that. We're just putting them somewhere safer.
This is as safe as
And
it
don't
gets.
go. Are you sure about that?
I'm pretty fucking sure. Like, what are you gonna take them to Moonvale, and there's gonna be a beautiful beacon of hope and survival? And Glint kind of reaches over and says, "Kira, you need to calm down a little." And she's like, rips her hand away and says, "I don't need to fucking calm down. I don't need to calm down at all."
No, she's right.
Mm.
The safest place for these people is this boat. Everywhere else is like, you're throwing dice into a pit of wolves. Like, if you were to go look anywhere on this map right now, the safest place is this boat. But it's like the moral obligation of trying for something better. But we can't keep sailing up and down like this landmass until we find like the pearly gates that we can drop these people off at. I know that's not what anyone's suggesting, but like realistically, like the best we can do is dock this boat somewhere that doesn't have a horde of zombies in it and wish them the best.
I say we at least take the children and everyone else could fend for themselves.
Oh my god.
You hear Glint speak up. Sorry, again, I'm fucking stuffing my face. It's so good. I got a toasted sandwich maker, and now it's just toasties all over.
Fuck yeah.
Yay!
Glint speaks up and says, "That's just like, what are we just losing our humanity all of a sudden? We can't just leave these people out here like sitting ducks. Like, we have an obligation as just like people to help other people. Like, as soon as we start abandoning those ethics and those values, that's when we start to, depreciate into just fucking animals. We can't just leave them here."
Hey, you're right. You're right. You're absolutely right. I totally agree. There's nowhere to take them, and there's nothing for us to do. We can't do anything. You're like punching air. You're arguing with the air.
I don't think that's true, though. And look,
Okay, yeah, that's why I stayed quiet. You find a solution on this map. You won't find one. You won't find one.
no
He's
one's
right.
looking for a solution. Okay, I feel like no one's fucking listening to me when I'm talking. I feel like you're looking at me as if I'm saying, oh, I want to find the best place possible for these people, and I want to drop them off in, like someone said, the pearly gates. There ain't no pearly gates. Crochet was fucking hell. That was probably the best place we were at, and I mean, hell, some of you were looking to escape that place yourselves, right? The boat, yeah, it is the safest place at the moment for the next few days. It's not sustainable. It's
Glint is nodding.
very quickly gonna devolve down into violence. There's gonna I don't know. I don't want to imagine what people are going to do to each other as soon as food runs out. We put them somewhere that they can at least try. That's what I'm suggesting. Maybe the woods is the best place because at least there's trees that potentially bear animals to hunt and plants to gather.
Yeah, Glint kind of speaks up and says that at least there they might be able to take care of themselves instead of just kind of leaving them out here in the wild like sitting ducks, like just like you said, Lowen. Kira
And
looks around with like a very grim kind of expression and she says, I mean, you can do whatever the fuck you want to do, but I'm going to Ghost.
yeah, okay. No one's saying don't do that. I don't know why
Okay.
that's being said in such a defiant way,
Because
Kira.
I'm going tomorrow and you can fucking come or you're not. I don't care.
All I know is that if you're in trouble, I am not going to follow Kaz to save you.
I don't care. I don't fucking care. Kira's gonna walk out. Glint kind of rubs her temple. Nesca is staring into space. Wilder is silent. Mira is looking around. It is very tense in here.
Yeah. Cass goes to leave and then turns around and says, "Why the fuck can't we just have a simple conversation just once?" And he walks out.
Cool. Do you guys still want the map or you want the bridge?
I'm good with the map still.
Okay.
I'm just looking between Moonvale and the forest.
Yeah.
Okay,
No worries.
either one. Moonvale or forest, I think that's the two options here. We've narrowed it down at least. Anyone who wants to go with Kira to Ghost, I suppose that's opening up as an option. I'm gonna keep watch on the supplies tonight. Don't argue with me. Just walks out.
You were kind of breaking up. I didn't hear what Lon said.
Oh no.
At least for
Oh,
me,
you're good
you were
now.
breaking up. Oh.
Okay. To summarize, Lauren said, like, we're between Moonvale and
No.
Forest.
Lucy, come back!
Oh, hang on.
Oh,
You're back.
you're back. Oh. Oh.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah.
Hello.
Come
Hello?
back, baby, please. Yes, we can hear.
Okay. To summarize, the cliff notes on, or the spark notes on Lowen's little talk just then. Moonvale or Forest? I guess people who are going to Ghost get ready because we can't let Kira go on her own even though she's being a weirdo about it. And I think, oh yeah, the last thing Lowen said was they pointed at Cash and said, I'm taking watch of the supplies, don't argue with me. That's it.
Though, are you leaving?
Kind of hesitates to see if anyone else has anything to add to that.
Anyone? Any takers?
I'm good.
So we just go to the forest then? You said we had two choices, right? So
it seemed like that was what it came down to. Like everyone's sort of arguing, and in reality, we can only get to the forest or Moonvale with what we have. So it's just, I mean, either way, we're dealing with the unknown, but in the case of the forest, we're completely dealing with the unknown. We don't actually know what's going on there. Moonvale, it's like, there's probably a lot of infected, maybe. So what flavor of unknown horror do you want to deal with?
The new kind.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing we're going to stay here first, so the ones who are going to Ghost could leave tomorrow, and then everyone else is going to go to one of those places. Anyone else think Forest, Moonvale?
I vote the forest. Sounds like the funniest one.
Niska says, the forest then. Alright. And he stands up.
Plus, if Rot didn't want to go there, it's probably a good place. I hated that prick. I didn't want to say anything at the time. He's obviously lying.
Cool. Yeah. So consensus is forest? Question mark.
I think
For
so.
now. Okay. It seems like just like mechanically, because I'm aware we are kind of at time, if not very past it. The consensus is that the party will let off those that want to leave, including anybody on the ship that wants to doesn't want to go down to the forest.
Cass is gonna try to change that at some point. To just wait one day and then we'll go. Like, there's no sense in going out. Like, I don't want to do it now because I think it's gonna turn into a conversation TM that might take a while. But Cass would try to change Kira's mind.
Okay.
So we didn't have to drop people off in waves and we could all just leave at the same point.
Okay. Well, okay, so the consensus is potential.
Sorry,
you go.
No, I'm so sorry.
No.
I was just gonna say I'm here. I was just gonna say I'm here for it if anyone wants to roll RP. But
Yeah. I just don't want to keep up the British people.
Yeah.
Keep up the British.
Yeah.
I'm just acutely aware that I am we're about to have 2 weeks of break week. I'm probably going to open up downtime, so we can deal with a bunch of conversations that need to happen. I'm just kind of keen to get a summary on what the decision is, so I can plan.
I would vote for the 24 hours of staying here.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then sailing after that. to the woods.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Because it gives us a chance to actually decide what we, as in the party, are doing
Yeah.
as well.
Cool. Well, I think this conversation might
If-
be worth having in downtime anyway, just so you have like out of character time
Yeah.
to kind of think about all the options. I will throw a picture of this map into general temporarily, just because like Wyatt's like with you and you can like open it at any time, and you can like figure out what exactly you want to do from there. Cool. Is everybody happy for that? Like, does anybody have anything they want to add? But the consensus is 24
I
hours.
think
You go. Sorry.
Oh, no, I was just going to make a joke. I'm sorry.
Oh, now I want to hear the joke.
I mean, all I was going to say is I think we should actually go to Martyrdom. That sounds like the
Oh.
friendliest place on the map.
It's like a good time. Absolutely. So 24 hours, as it says now, sorry, the plan. 24 hours at the docks near Pearlglades, moving south, traveling to kind of somewhere, maybe this little like cove in the forest where I have not placed trees on fucking ground, like an amateur map maker. And then kind of disembarking from that, and then probably like figuring out what you want to do from there after that.
Yeah.
I love it. Perfect.
Okay.
Yes.
Delightful,
Yeah.
delicious,
Exactly.
scrumptious. Very good. We are 3.5 hours in, so I'm super illegal right now. So I'm just going to wrap up open
Never.
downtime. Going to leave downtime open for while I'm away in Fiji as well. You can start a roleplay chat at any point in time. So, like, if you want it to be the day before and you have a conversation that's like the next day, but then you go back to the day before again, that's completely fine. They're just happening in different points of time. And that's, like, it doesn't have to be a linear passage. I think that's the most helpful for this situation as well. I also will be on my phone in Fiji, so, like, I'll be able to interact and probably, like, I'll be by the beach hanging out. So I'm, like, not going. I just can't be in a call, if that makes sense.
Role playing in the club.
Hell yeah! Oos, oos,
Yes.
oos, oos. So to wrap up, there's I'm sure a bunch of roleplay that's going to happen in roleplay chat. I do want y'all to boot up loadouts and sheets and stuff wherever you keep your information. We're going to take off 20% of charge from Luma batteries for using the torch during the day.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to be taking off 1 day's worth of rations and 1 day's worth of water.
Water.
Water. Can everybody let me know what their survival days are at right now? As well.
I don't. How do we calculate that again?
So collectively you need 1 times rations and 1 times water for a survival day. So if you have both of those, that's 1, if that makes sense.
Can people hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear
Yes.
you.
Yeah.
Oh, I just got kicked out. That was weird.
Oh.
Not on our end.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, everything just went quiet, and then it was just like, I'm like, oh, okay.
I will also bounce from Twitch. Mwah! Thank you, everybody. We'll see you soon.
Love you guys.
Later.
Bye.